Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And thank you for joining Cooper and Brooke's live stream today. We have hit a huge milestone on the channel, and we have hit 5,000 subscribers. Now, we only started our Facebook group, community group, about 4 or 5 weeks ago, I imagine. And already we're almost hitting 700 on there, and Darlene put a banner up when we hit 2,000 subscribers. And I think that was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. She put that banner up. And all of a sudden, from 2,000, we've jumped to 5,000, 3,000 in just over a month. New subscribers. So I really want to give a huge shout out to all of you subscribers out there that have come on and joined our channel. Thank you so much. We can't believe how fast and incredible it's been for everyone, especially us, for coming on and joining Cooper's Thai Adventure and blow up our channel like you have. Thank you all so much. It is highly appreciated. And with that, I have to put out some bad news. The bad news was this week, Brooke messaged me and said, "Hey, Cooper, we got 994 or
994.
994 requests to join the Facebook group." And I thought, wow, brilliant. That's awesome. And I checked our subscriber count, but our subscriber count had only gone up by about 50. And I thought, where's these 994 coming from? So when I looked at it, they were all coming from Tacoma, Washington, one place. And when I'm looking on those that were applying to join, it said that they'd all applied to join 7 hours ago, exactly 7 hours ago. Now, these were real people, real accounts. I looked into quite a few of them, and they're real people, real accounts. But I thought there's no way that 994 would all apply to join at the same time. So what I had to do was I had to block all of them. And there was no way to go through all 994. It would have took us days.
Well, there was not any question with an answer.
Yeah.
That's a dead giveaway. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you haven't joined our Facebook group, those that have will know that there's 4 questions you have to answer. Number 1, are you a subscriber? Number 2, do you support the admins, the community? And will you abide by the rules? And so those are the 4 questions that you have to put there. And why do you want to join the channel? And anyways, none of them was answered, 994. So I think what it was personally is somebody had hacked these accounts.
Yeah.
And basically made them all try and join at one time. So we couldn't get the real people that wanted to join into the group. So we had to deny them all. And if you were one of those 994 that we accidentally denied, reapply.
They weren't, trust me.
Reapply if you got denied and you're a little bit upset. Why did I get denied? Why did I get denied? You know, I'm a subscriber. We had to deny all 994, and we also put an alert out to Facebook about those 994 people that try to join, so they can look into it, because I think we got, I don't know what the technical word is for it. Maybe you guys know, spot bound. I have no idea what it's called in real life. But yeah, that's what happened, and it gave us a little bit of a headache this week. And I thought about making a whole video about what happened, and I thought, no, I'll just mention it on the live stream. So that was quite a shock. But the biggest shock was that that we're now up to 5,000 subscribers. So
well
absolutely done. Amazing. Thank you all so much. And today we don't really have a topic, but what we would like to ask of you is, moving forward, what would you like to see from our channel? Now that we got 5,000 subscribers on here, what would you like to see? Brooke does Money Matters every Sunday, and any suggestions for content that you would like him to cover, or anything that you would like us to cover that we're not covering in our daily videos right now, would be greatly appreciated. Tell us what you're looking for, and we'll try and make the channel better and grow even further. We really want to help as many people as possible. And if you're on here for the first time on our live stream, thank you very much for joining us. If you new to the channel, our time is absolutely free. You can email us. We'll call you. We'll get in touch with you, and we will help you as much as possible for making that big move to Thailand. We don't charge a penny like other YouTubers do. We put it straight out there, and always a disclaimer. And if you see any of the condos that you like that we film and you're interested in them, send us an email at cooperstaiadventure@gmail.com. We will forward that to the agents. And again, that's where we stop. We forward it to the agents, and it's you to deal with the agents. We can't legally get involved in that because we are not a company. Okay, we're here on retirement visas, and there's a fine line that us YouTubers have to follow. So what we do is we just show the videos, we show the prices, we explain them to you for the condominiums, and then if you're interested, we just pass you straight on to the agent, and the agent knows she speaks fantastic English, and she can read and write English fluently, so it's not a problem. Quite a few people have written on the Facebook group, hey, no, thank you for that. We've moved into this area. Nung was absolutely great. She really, really helped us. So today is all about what you would like us to do moving forward in today's channel. And let's see who we got on.
Jerry Hart. Hello, Coop, Darlene, and Brooke. Happy to be joining the live stream chat for the first time.
Welcome, Jerry.
Hello,
thank you for
Jerry.
joining us. Really, really appreciate it, brother.
Expired Passport Bro. Hey, Cooper and Brooke. I was having a good chuckle the other day when you mentioned the Philippines infrastructure will match that of Thailand in the next 5 to 10 years. Not likely, my boy.
Well, that all depends. And I say that, with a grain of salt. And that depends on the government that Philippines elects. Now, I think that the president of the Philippines has a 1-year fixed term, and I think that's 4 or 5 years. It's something like that. And that's it. They only do the one term. There's out. There's not like America or England where you could do more than multiple. Yeah. America, you can do 2 terms. England, you can do as many as they keep voting you in. But so, yeah, maybe if they get the right government, they could.
Expired Passport Bro, possibly in about 150 years. I'm thinking maybe 30, but
yeah, you could be right there at 30 if it keeps going the way it's going. Hopefully they get the right government in to make easier for expats to own restaurants and stuff like that over there, to encourage them to come, make an incentive for them to come.
Yeah. Well, time will tell.
Yeah.
Alfa Romeo, good morning, everyone. I'm watching from Zurich, Switzerland today. Hope all of you are doing well.
And thank you, Romeo, for coming on and joining us from
Wow.
Switzerland. Really appreciate it.
Tommy J, hello, Coop, and the lovely Darlene, and congrats on the 5,000 plus subscribers.
Yeah,
well
thank
done.
you, Tommy. And Darlene is in the bedroom as usual. She is our channel moderator. If we get any bots on there, then what she does is she just automatically blocks their comment from appearing. So she's doing a fantastic job in the bedroom, making sure that we keep all the bad people out the channel, as we want to encourage all the good people to join.
Expired Passport Bro, 5 hours in Philly to pay a bill, waiting in line.
Yeah, it's hurry up and wait in the Philippines. I got a minute. I got to put it out there. The Filipinos will tell you the same thing. Yes, that's it. That is the way it is, and you're telling the truth. I'm not putting the Philippines down, just the infrastructure. A lot of the banks in the Philippines, what they do is they're still on the paper system. We're in the modern age, digital age.
Yeah.
Everybody's using computers. And they use computers in the bank, but there's a huge paper trail. It's just absolutely phenomenal. To open my bank account, I had to fill out like 12 different forms, and it took almost 5 hours to open a bank account in the Philippines. Here in Thailand, we were in and out in what?
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yep.
30 minutes in and out, opening the bank account.
With debit card, passbook, the whole works.
They give you a debit card right then and there. And the Philippines, you have to, if you want your name on the card, then you have to wait like 2-3 months. If you just want a blank card that you can use for the ATM, you can get it then and there. But yeah, there's a lot of big differences, and I pray that they get it right moving forward.
Wendy, good morning, tubers. Wendy here. Dennis out of town says hi.
He says hi, and thank you, Wendy. God bless you for coming on here, sweetheart. It's always a joy to talk to you. And I've read many of your comments in the Facebook group, and we're really, really looking forward to you coming out and joining us. We went out last Friday to Fraser's, And the first time we went there with our subscribers for a meet and greet, we had about 20 turn up. Well, last time we had 52.
52, that many.
The
Wow.
owner of the bar,
Yeah.
Fraser's, he told me, very nice guy, British Australian guy, and he said, Cooper, you had 52 people turn up. He says, next time you come, could you please give me a little advance warning?
Yeah.
And he says, I'll get all the tables set up for you for your subscribers. Well, it's doubled in 1 month the amount of people that turned up. So if it doubles again, it's going to be like over 100. I think we might be needing to look at a bigger location.
That was, we didn't really plan that. It was kind of spur of the moment.
Yeah,
hey, let's go to Fraser's, and we put it on the
Facebook
group, and look out.
Yeah, I think we put it out like 2 days before.
If that, probably 24 hours. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And Wendy says, congrats on the channel growing.
And thank you, Wendy. It is really appreciated. It has blown us away. We can't believe how fast this channel is growing. We really, really can't. And we owe it to all of you. It's you viewers and you passing it on to your friends and say, hey, we enjoy watching this channel. Check it out for yourselves. And that's how the channel is growing. It's by word of mouth. I think when you do good things in the world, people pass that information on. And also when you do something wrong or something bad in the world, that's sort of 10 times worse, because bad news travels a lot faster than good news. So thank you all for sharing our videos with your friends or on your social media or whatever you're doing. You're really helping the channel, and we really appreciate it, and we love you all so much and can't wait to meet you. I wish every single one of you were here right now. We would have some awesome times.
Expired Passport Bro. Hey, Cooper, awesome interview with Bob. Unfortunately, it took Bob only 5 years to work it out. Took me 3 videos.
Well, I mean, I know you're absolutely right. Bob is the longest expat I've ever known to live in the Philippines.
5 years.
5
years.
He
needs a medal for that.
He does deserve a medal for that. The longest expat I know was Bob. Second to that was, people 3-4 years. Most people will do a year there or 6 months and then move on, But I'm not putting the Philippines down. It's a great place. It's just the Western people want Western things. And it's very hard to get Western things in the Philippines. I must admit, it is hard. And it's an island. It's, everything's got to be shipped in. The most famous saying you'll hear in the Philippines is out of stock.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir, out of stock. And it's a shame. I think that moving forward, they will get there, but it's going to take them a while, and it's going to take the right government to attract the Westerners. People go over, because maybe they were looking for love, looking for the right woman to settle down with, like you and I were both married to Filipinas. So they're going over looking for the love and a possible place of retirement. They find the love, and then they realize it might not be the place because it doesn't have all the Western things that they're looking for, they're used to. And that's something that you got to consider when you're looking at a place to retire. Where you go, are you going to have the creature comforts of your home? And that was big for you as well in the Philippines.
Big time. Oh, yeah. No, I actually went there looking for the last love, and luckily found it. And, after spending a year there together, maybe there's a better option out there. And, thank heavens you had experienced Thailand before and put the bug in my ear, and we both watched the videos and thought, yeah, we can do that.
We can make it work.
And, you're here for maybe a week or two and you realize, Jesus, things work here. This is nice.
Yeah,
we don't want to go back.
Yeah, don't have to worry about standing in line paying your electric bill for 5 hours or anything else. Everything's just done on an app. It's just so easy here. Philippines does have an app too. They have what they call Gcash.
Yeah. So
you can pay your internet, your water, and your electricity bill there. So that's pretty good.
That's
okay. But it's the banks, or if you got to go to a government office, then just forget it. You don't plan to do multiple things in one day.
It was interesting what Bob said too, that whereas he used to see a lot of expats in his area, and he'd go to immigration to renew, and would see a lot there. No, he says it's very quiet now. So I think maybe people are starting to understand there's options out there other than the Philippines.
Yeah.
Michael Santo. Hi, guys. Mike from Vegas checking in.
And welcome from Vegas for checking in. I live just down the road from Vegas. I grew up in a place called Victorville. So it's right by the Nevada border. So
Good.
hello, neighbor.
Been to Vegas 3 times.
Oh, I've been there loads of times. It was literally an hour and a
What
half
happens
up
in
on
Vegas
the road.
stays in Vegas.
Yeah.
Steve Sun, hello, good evening.
And welcome, Steve Sun. Thank you for joining the live stream.
Thomas Frederico, Thomas in the house, 5K.
Loving it, loving it, loving it with 3 hearts. Thank you, Thomas. Really, really appreciate it, brother. We all to our great subscribers. I'm not taking any credit. It's all yours. And
Jersey Shore here, Thomas Frederico.
Jersey Shore, welcome from Jersey. Thank you for joining us.
808 Bear, hello, Coops, Brooke and all.
And thank you, 808 Bear, for joining us. Much appreciated.
Alfa Romeo, congrats on the 5K. Many more to come soon. Yeah.
It would be a blast. It would really be a blast. I'm not looking to be famous. I'm just looking to be everybody's friend. Okay. I put that out on my videos. I'm not here to, be a leader or anything like that. I just, help people from A, B, C, D, help them find their accommodation, help them find everything that's around. I've taken many subscribers out personally, in my car, and I'll take them to the immigration agent so they can get that squared away, or to the hospital. I remember when you had your bike accident, it's like, quick, rush Brooke to the hospital. That's what you get for not looking right when you should have looked left.
He talked me into
it. But yeah, and thank you so much for that, I'll get it out, son.
Alfa Romeo.
Romeo, that's it.
Good name. WTF. Hi, Coops and Darlene. Hi, everyone, from a cold UK at 23.59.
So that's the time right now, 23:59 over there in the UK. And thank you for staying up and joining us. Really appreciate it.
Joel, good morning. Bonjour, you two. Learning so much from your channel and chat. Thank you.
And thank you,
Merci
Joel.
bien,
I'm glad
monsieur.
we can be informative and help. We really enjoy the feedback, whether it's good or bad. People have said, hey, Cooper, when you do the videos, can you please put in the price conversion? It gives a little bit more work for Darlene to do for the editing. It's quite a bit more difficult and time consuming to put it in and where to put it in. And if we do show 3-4 rooms in a condominium, well, that's 3-4 more times that she's got to put the different prices in. But we do enjoy the feedback and we listen to what you all say, and we've incorporated it into our videos now. We do.
You know what that would be? It would be a plus, plus, plus.
Oh, plus, plus, plus. Thank you very much.
Wendy, I definitely thought you had some bots on your social media. Well, so did we.
Yeah, we did. I mean, 994, all from Tacoma, Washington.
Same.
Same time. All joined at the exact same time.
Same
so we had to just block everybody. We just said block all because it was impossible.
Not one question answered on any of them. I scrolled down looking at them.
You went through the whole.
Oh yeah, I went through the whole thing. Top to
bottom. Oh my God!
Hold it. There's something fishy here.
Oh wow!
I thought,
because I think Darlene went through about 100 of them. She says, "I can't do anymore. I can't do anymore." She says,
"Well, it was the day after the Ice-T video, and I thought, well, Jesus, maybe Ice-T's got a lot of followers. You know what I mean? And they've all wanted to join. But then we started going, oh, hold it now. There's something fishy here. There's not one question answered. None. Yeah. So join the same time. You know what it is. Black Ops. Hi, everyone. Cooper, Brooke, and Darlene, still in Bangkok. Jumped in on Monday and moving into Dusset Grand Park 2.
Oh, wow. He's going to be a neighbor here. Black Ops. And I have no idea what Black Ops' real name is.
No.
I mean, is that what we're going to call the guy when we meet him at the pool? He's going to say, hey, Cooper, I'm Black Ops.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Is that what we're going to call him, or does he have a real name?
So, I'll be calling him that. You'll be kind.
And welcome to the neighborhood. It'd be great to have you.
Oh, Wendy's like to see more luxurious condos at affordable prices, please.
More luxurious at affordable. Now, that is a hard one. Okay. If you're asking for more luxurious, then the prices are going to be more expensive.
Well, that's okay.
Finding luxurious at cheap prices.
It'll be affordable compared to what?
Compared
to the West.
Compared to the West.
Exactly.
That's all we can say. That's all we can say, Wendy. But I get where you're coming from. I get that quite a lot. hey, Cooper, I really like that condo, but can I get that for $100 a month? And it's like,
No. We're talking $700, $800,
yeah,
$900 a month. In the West, you'd be $2,500 to $3,000 a month. Probably.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah.
It's good to have something for everyone.
Yeah.
Michael Santo, wondering what Xmas is like in Thailand.
Okay, what they do is the Thais respect the expats in regards to Christmas, and they really put out the big lights and everything else. But as far as celebrating Christmas, it's mainly the expats that celebrate it. The Thais don't, unless they're with a foreigner. Either they're in a relationship or a friend that's a foreigner or something like that. Then they will get involved. But other than that, it's just they
no
put
Santa
on.
at the mall.
I've never seen a Santa at the mall, but this is my first Christmas here in Pattaya. Maybe they will. Who knows? They'll be ringing a bell, with a big bucket there, and you put your money inside. Who knows? Maybe just like New York. Who knows?
Don't hold your breath.
But I do like that they put the lights outside Terminal 21. Did you see that big Christmas tree they got there now? Absolutely massive with all the lights and the baubles on it. So nice. It's nice that they do that for us.
WTF. Hi, Brooke. Hello. Willie Shoemaker. Hey, guys. Good morning from Willie and Bernadette over here in Bacolod, Philippines. Still working on getting over there.
Wow, Willie. That'd be absolutely excellent. We got a heck of a community of expats with Filipinos here.
Yes.
Me and Darlene were working it out just, I think, yesterday. We got 10 Filipinos.
10 now.
10.
Okay, good.
10. Yeah. If you can consider James and his girlfriend.
Yep.
And then also... we got
Troy and his girlfriend, Bobby's here now.
Yeah. And then we've met a couple of expats here. One that's bought a house, and he's got a Filipino wife, and he did the company route.
Yeah.
Up to him if that's what he wants to do. But he seems quite happy, and she's a very nice girl too, and they're looking to get more involved with the community. So plus there.
You should see the girls when they get together, though.
Oh, it's they're laughing,
howling and laughing, and
they're having a ball because they're with their fellow countrymen.
Yeah.
And it really makes a big difference. And Willie, I will tell you, there is also a Filipino supermarket here. So I'm sure that Bernadette is going to be very happy because she'll be able to buy her Filipino stuff here. It makes the world a difference when you go to a different country that you can get the creature comforts from home.
They like that.
Yeah. We do too. We like it too.
Phil T, good morning, all. Congrats on 5K subs.
And thank you, Phil. Really appreciate it. And thank you for being with us so long. You've been one of our longest subscribers. I bumped into one at the meeting, the meet and greet. He says, Cooper, I was number 10 to subscribe to your channel. He's been around since the very first video that we made. He says it was somewhere between 8 and 12. He said when he looked at it, we only had 8 subscribers. He clicked on it, and then it moved to 12. So he's not sure which one he is, but he's between 8 and 12, and absolutely great. Fantastic.
Thomas Frederico, my brother's daughter's wedding was yesterday, so one hurdle down. 62 in March. What about good medical insurance information? Oh, there's another topic. Yeah.
And we have covered good medical insurance on here. I'm still waiting to do an interview with the gentleman that runs the agent here. But this guy is just so dang busy. He works with a lot of YouTubers.
High season.
And he does 2 weekly podcasts. So it's really hard to get arranged to get that meeting with him. But I'd really like to have him on the channel because he's fantastic. And I am trying as hard as I can, Thomas, to make that happen. Bear with us, brother. We will definitely make it happen.
Herbie Mann. Hello, Coop and Brooke from Arizona. Wife and I are visiting at the end of high season 2024. I want to move there, so the visit will be to sell her. I might need some help on that. Laughing out loud.
How much are you asking for her? I mean, I don't know. What are you asking? $100? $500? How much are you selling her? Only joking. It's just the way it reads. But I think your wife's gonna love it. Here, I can honestly tell you. We've now got 120 subscribers living here, 120 that have moved to Thailand based on our channel alone. And they've all told us through emails, private chats, we've added them on WhatsApp, private Facebook Messenger. People can reach out to us all the time. and we've met most of them in person, and not one has ever said Thailand's not for me.
Yeah.
Have you ever met anybody? Be honest, Brooke.
No,
be
no,
honest.
no.
Have you ever met anybody that said, I don't like Thailand? Thailand's not for me?
No. The comments, if I've heard anything, it's from guys that have never been here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't know if I'd like Thailand. Oh, no, you know, well, hey, come here and try it out for yourself. And, you know, the buddies that are coming, I say, you know, I tell them the same thing. I says, come for a month.
Yeah.
Get your feet wet. Try to get 2 months because, you know, your visa will be good for that easy a tourist. And you'll get hooked. You will get hooked because of the prices is fantastic. Infrastructure works. The people are smiling all the time. Land of smiles. So, yeah, they'll be coming.
And I think in a lot of ways, Thailand is even more westernized than the West. This scan pay that we have on our phones
works great.
I've never seen that in the West, Brooke. Have you?
No. No,
I mean, nobody's doing out there.
Apple Pay a bit, but not here. It's everybody uses it.
Everybody generates their own QR code, and you could transfer money to people in seconds. So when you go into the market, you don't have to have cash. You just use the app on your phone. They use the app on your phone. You transfer the amount, you know, if it's $3-4 at the market, you transfer it, boom, straight into theirs. And there's just no need. Instant.
Yeah.
And there's no need for cash. It's fantastic. I love that about Thailand. Absolutely fantastic.
Chris E., are you fellows familiar with Pattaya Night Bazaar? If so, is there something similar in Jomtien?
Yes, there is. And what it is it's on Teppersit Road. And every weekend, you and I have been past it many a times. It's absolutely huge. And it goes up several lanes is the word I'm looking for. So that would, to me, compare to Pattaya Night Bazaar.
Is that Pattaya Night Bazaar, the green?
Yeah, that's the one he's talking about, the green one.
The one we go by, I'll bet you, is 4 times bigger than that Pattaya Night Bazaar.
It may be, because
on the weekends.
Huge. Yeah,
yeah, it's huge. It's from what I've seen.
Yeah, it is huge. And they got clothes, they got food, they got household items, everything there that you would expect from a night market. So, yeah, Chris, we do, and it's on Teppersit Road. How far is that from us, where we live? Teppersit Road is probably, what, about 200 yards, 300 yards away from us?
Yeah.
So not very far at all.
Not very far at all.
Yeah.
Patty Delargy. Hi, Coop. Can you do vlogs on different hobby interest groups you can join once you move over? Well, that's something of interest.
Yeah, there are quite a few. I mean, there's chess clubs. There's
the badminton one that Darlene was thinking about.
Yeah, there's golf clubs. People that like joining golf. There's badminton. Volleyball, and all different things. Pool clubs. People that like playing in pool tournaments and stuff like that. They got quite a few clubs here. I haven't joined any because the YouTube channel just keeps us so busy. No. I really don't have time to join any of the clubs. But there are quite a few here, and there's a lot of people that have hobbies of fishing, bowling. Again, they have clubs for that
James
too.
has got his buddies in the biking.
And the bike club, that they go out once a week.
They go out once a week,
go for a drive. Yeah. So absolutely loads there.
Joelle, hey, yes, congratulations on reaching 5,000. That is awesome.
And thank you, Joelle. Again, we owe it to all of you. I'm not taking no credit for it. It's all down to you guys and appreciating our channel.
The Music Sanctuary. Good day, Coop, Brooke, and Darlene.
And thank you for joining us, Music Sanctuary.
Alfa Romeo, here's an idea. We all chip in and purchase that condo floor that had 1,100 square meters and call it Living La Vida Loca in Cooperville.
There you go. But I worked it out, and I did the math. 22 rooms, divided it by the price that they were asking for, which was 50-something million after you take the 22 million discount that you would get. And it came out something like $2 million per room. Well, how much is $2 million? Well, $2 million is about $60,000. So for $60,000, per room, that's a lot of rooms. And you could easily rent them out, because the thing with those buildings, the older ones they got thick walls. Everybody loves that because they're sort of soundproof.
Soundproof.
They're larger rooms,
bigger than normal.
Bigger than normal. and they're beachfront properties. A
Great
lot of
location.
them. Great location.
Walking to
Perfect
everything
location.
you need. Yeah.
But here's the thing: when the owners buy them, they run them out, and the people that run them out don't want to leave.
No.
They just don't want to move out, and the reason they don't want to move out is because a lot of them say, I like the new places that are being built, but they're shoe boxes.
Yeah, too small.
I like my space, and they just rent out super fast. I tried to do a video on View Tally 3, and they had one condominium for rent that I could go on video. So we said, okay, well, we're available on Thursday to video because we have plans and dates on how we do our videos. And that was the next available date. Well, the guy called me a day before and said, sorry, Cooper, it just rented out this morning. Somebody's already paid and moved in. You can't come and video it. So, I mean, they, as soon as there's one up, it's gone. It's gone in, 1-2 days. It's that fast. They're just out of there.
And it's high season, so they're going quick.
Yeah. Even in low season, I couldn't find one. When we first moved here, we went to that View Tally building, remember, where there was the Russian agent?
Yes.
He said he only had one room available, and that was in the middle of low season, and only one room available.
Price was ridiculous.
Yeah, that one was. Yeah, I think he didn't want us in there.
He wanted a Russian. Russian would have got it for half what he quoted us.
Yeah.
Andreas Vetter, I wish you both the best. Do you a good job on the channel. Go on like this.
Thank you, Andreas. Much appreciated, brother.
Thomas Frederico, make sure Darlene lets her friends know Thomas is coming. Can't wait to meet you all. Now that my daughter's wedding is done, I'm considering coming sooner. If $2,500 a month gets me comfy, it will.
Oh God, that's a high range there.
You'll be saving money every month.
You can't spend it. You can't unless you're going to the bars and you're paying for the women every night.
Yeah.
Then you're going to go through it like mad. But if you're sort of like us and you just enjoy the retirement life, going out, eating out, you're not going to spend it. No. You're really not. No, you're going to have a
You'll
great
love
life
it here, Thomas. You'll see when you get here, you can definitely live comfortably on that easily. Wanda Hand, hi, have a very nice day.
And thank you, Wanda, for coming on and joining us. Really appreciate it. Whoops, I don't know what I've done there. How do I get out of that? Hang on. Something's happened. There we go. I'm back out.
Okay.
Mouse went crazy on me.
Wendy, do you find that the newer condos have hot water in the bathroom and kitchen sinks? Just found out we only have hot water for the shower.
And yes, the newer condos, they do. You'll see under the sink that we do have a water heater there. But the bathroom is central water. No. There's a water heater, under the sink on ours.
Yeah,
but many of them that we're seeing have central hot water now, the newer ones, especially the skyscraper ones. They tend to have,
So it's in every...
Yeah. And it's super fast. Water, we got our friend James. He lives on the 35th floor in Wongamat. And in the Riviera there, and he reckons the water pressure is fantastic, and he's on the 35th floor.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. So definitely a plus there. And I always check in all the videos, Wendy. I'm always looking for a water heater because God forbid the first time I make a video and I don't look, somebody moves in there, and then they turn around and say, "Hey, Cooper, why didn't you tell me there's no hot water?"
Yeah.
So I always look for the water heater.
Dennis L. Hey, Cooper, did you get the email I sent you on the chocolate man in Thailand? Shout out. What's up, Mr. Brooke?
And I did, and I watched it at the 7.5 minute mark. See, I remember because you told me in the email. And what it was is one of our subscribers that lives here, absolutely fantastic guy, retired police officer. There you go. I'm going to give you a shout out right now if you're watching, buddy. BB. Now, BB had heard of an event that was going on in a bar, and it was the owner of the bar's birthday, and a lot of YouTubers liked her and were going to turn up for the party. So what's he do? He's got one of my Hello Tubers YouTube t-shirts on, and he goes there and he shouts out to two big time YouTubers here in Thailand and gets them to give me a shout out on their channel because they're reading the shirt. And he's like, "Hey, this is one of the best YouTubers in Thailand. Here, get this on the camera." So thank you for that, BB. And that's how we got a shout out from Chocolate Man and also from Greenie Travels. So that is how it happened. And thank you for sending me that, Dennis. I didn't know. I tried looking for it. I couldn't find it until you told me which one it was. Much appreciated.
Wendy, at the place we're staying at in February. Oh, she's wondering about the hot water.
Do you find
heater.
that the new condos have hot water at the bottom and kitchen sinks? Just found out we only have hot water for the shower. Where are you staying at, Wendy? Which condominium is that? It'd be nice to know. But if you got hot water in the shower where there's a water heater, you should have it for the sink in the bathroom too, because they're normally joined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get cold water here. That's what I find.
Yeah. She might have cold water only in the kitchen for doing the dishes.
Even that's not
but
cold.
that's not cold.
No.
It's going to come out lukewarm.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to come out lukewarm.
Yeah. Tommy J, do a video on dengue fever. Maybe interview a doctor. Ask if the vaccine is recommended. I've never heard of dengue here.
They do have it, and but not where we are.
No.
They tend to have it up in the jungle areas, or way down south, where we are by the ocean. Where I've never heard of a person in Pattaya, Jomtien area ever getting dengue fever. So yeah, in the swamps areas, you're going to get it. You got it in the Philippines. I had a good friend of mine, Chris. He got it in Cebu, in the Philippines, and it knocked him out for about 2 weeks. So yeah, that could be a very good information there, Tommy. I'll definitely look into that. Thanks for the tip.
Wendy, thank you, Darlene, for keeping out the bad people. The more the channel grows, the more the freaks come out.
And you are right, Wendy. We're getting them coming up all the time. And as soon as we see them, we're blocking them, because we don't want to spoil the good thing that's going on here for everybody by having bad people come on and join. So we screen everybody that comes onto the Facebook group. We have to keep out the bad people. And we also have on our Facebook group, if you didn't know, Wendy, we have an admins group on there as well for live chat. So if you got any harassments from anybody that are on there, let us know immediately and they're gone. That's simple. I will not put up with harassment of any of our females on our Facebook group or on our channel. That is a big no-no. We've got quite a few single ladies out here, and they're enjoying the good life. And I want to keep it that way. I don't want them to get harassed. And our number one priority is everybody's safety, that they feel comfortable. I want even more women that are considering retiring out here. They're alone and they want to enjoy their retirement years. We have 7 female retirees out, females that are retired out here, and they're all by themselves and they're enjoying it. They're going out as a group, having fun. And so I'd like to encourage more of that on our channel. And by recommendation from the others, they'll tell you Cooper keeps us safe. He keeps out all the bad people from the Facebook group and the YouTube channel. And great. That's what we want to do. We want to make everybody feel comfortable.
You can walk around here at night and feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any bad areas.
They tell me that, Brooke.
Yeah.
They go out at night, and walking home at night by themselves, and they feel absolutely safe. They don't feel threatened in any form, shape, or way. And another plus for coming to Thailand.
Thank you, Brooke, for all your hard work too. It's not hard work, it's fun.
What's your subject for next Sunday?
Absolutely no idea.
That's still fun. There you go.
Black Ops.
Al, there we go. Now you know your real name, Al. So looking forward to your Al to come out and join us. Now that we know you're moving into District Grand Part 2, it'd be great to have you here. We have over 32. No, wait a minute. So we're at 34 subscribers now living here inside District Grand Part 2. Where we
now, are you counting across the road too?
No. I'm counting the couple that just moved in.
Okay.
The German couple, they just moved in, didn't they? Volker and his wife.
Yeah.
So that's another 2. So we're up to 34 now. 34.
Yeah, there's Thomas Frederico. Do you suggest having pension and Social Security deposit in a Thai bank and then use a Thai debit card to avoid the fee to transfer from US to baht? Well, what I would tell you, Thomas, is check with your bank. You're going to get it transferred over here. So I would do a test run to see what the exchange is. I suppose your Social Security and pension will go directly here, if that's what you choose to do, versus your bank in the West and then send over. But you want to get an idea what the fees would be. It might be advantageous to, like I do, get my pensions put there, put it into Wise, which I get a terrific rate on, and then from Wise instantaneously into the Thai bank for virtually nothing. So you'd have to do some research on that and check out what the fee structures would be.
Now, I can tell you that Bangkok Bank that we're with, Thomas, from my perspective, is they asked me whether I wanted my disability paid in there. And they had all the paperwork for the Americans that you need so you're 100% legal with the American system and the Thai system. And they had it all there. They had all the infrastructure already set up. They already knew the process on how to do it. And absolutely fantastic. And I have met quite a few expats that do have their pension or their Social Security transferred directly into their Thai bank account.
It's simple that way. Obviously, they don't even have to worry about transferring it to Wise and then from Wise over. It's just automatic. And it may they wake up one morning and it's in their bank,
And it may save you some aggro moving forward, because there is a new Thai law coming in January the 1st, a new Thai tax law. And if you got it transferred going into your Thai bank account, one of the advantages is it's going to show that it's your pension, it's your Social Security, whatever, and they won't be taxing you on it due to the double tax standard agreement that they have with America and a lot of Western countries. So that might be a bonus for you. But definitely, I agree with Brooke. Look into it and see which one suits you best.
Jarvis Sam, greetings from Ayong Krabi, Thailand. Thanks for everything you guys do. I wish you were here when I got here. You guys are putting out great information.
And so,
where is that?
Krabi, down south.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, down by Phuket, down that way. Sorry, we're here now, but and thank you for joining us, Jarvis. Much appreciated. And hope we can meet up again really, really soon. Be absolutely fantastic.
Market Focus. Hello, tubers. Good. Coop, thanks for intro to Nong. She's definitely on her job.
And she is. She's on her toes. I keep her on her toes. I don't let her get down, or slow down. I'm always on her saying, okay, here's the next one. We need to take care of these people. Please don't let my subscribers down. And she's, no, I'm on it. And I think she had a problem with her email, where a couple emails that she was replying to didn't get lost, and somewhere they're on the cloud. So I had subscribers reach out to me and say, hey, Cooper, I sent a number reply, several days ago. I haven't got an answer yet. And then I appreciate that, because, that lets me know if there's any problems. And I reached out to Nung, and she's like, Cooper, here, I could show you. Showed me a screenshot that she had actually replied to the email. And somehow it got lost in the cloud system. I don't know. But she went on and added 2 of our subscribers to WhatsApp straight away, and another method for talking to her and picking her brain about things that interest you in regards to condominiums.
Joss Lester. Hey, Cooper. Hello from Texas. Love the video on the A-frame condos next to Jomtien Night Market.
And yeah, that's the one we put out last night. And they are big. And I've seen several videos on View Tele buildings. And it is absolutely amazing how well some of these Westerners renovate them. Because you get it as a bare shell. And you decide how you want it. You can spend as little as you want or as much as you want, depending on your budget. That's actually a plus in my book.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these fancy ones want a lot of money to rent them. Yeah. Well, you can do it yourself and make it fancy. Yeah. And it's yours for life. And you don't have to pay, some of these people that are asking extortionate amounts of money for rent. So that's definitely a plus in there, Josh. And I absolutely agree. And the builders here are really cheap. They're like the Philippines. You're paying them pennies a day.
Yeah.
You know, oh, actually not pennies a day. I'm sort of exaggerating there, but compared to the West, is the best way to subscribe it. So an average builder, $5 a day.
Yeah, that's
$5 to
pretty
$10
reasonable.
a day. You know, if they're what's the word I'm looking for? The ones that are that got the extra qualification. You know,
License?
you got a laborer, and then the next person,
craftsman.
a craftsman.
Yeah.
If it's a craftsman, maybe it's a couple of dollars more. But yeah, for the labor, it is super cheap.
Well, the
out
thing
here.
with Tale is, if you're an investor, you know, you can go on maybe the little cheaper side because you're looking for, hey, I'm not living there. You know, it's looking for rental income, maximize it. If you're looking to live in them, you fix it up the way you want.
Right.
So you have your options, which, you know, going in. So initially I thought, well, that's odd. They don't come furnished and set up. But the more I looked at it and thought about it, yeah, they cater to everybody that way.
But I mean, 50 square meter.
Nice size, beautiful.
50 square meters. Our condos are 35.
Yep.
Okay. If you wanted to buy this condo we're in right now, it's $70,000.
Yeah.
And it's 35 square meters. That one is 50 square meters. Yeah. C5, a huge balcony, sea view, right on the beach. On the beach.
Location
right on the bot bus route. We're a good 700 yards away from the bot bus route and the beach. Yeah. And that one is less than this. And it's like $60,000.
Yeah.
And it's 50% bigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
No brainer in my opinion. Definitely. If you want to do something like that, it's a great opportunity for.
I'm not handy, so to me it wasn't appealing for me. But then I'm not good with my hands, so I wouldn't know how to fix it up, or, you know, I'd be relying.
But do you see what I did with my renovation for our house in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Well,
you're a handy guy.
I just I just had an idea on how I wanted it, and then I got with a builder and said, "Look, I'd like to do this, and I'd like it to look like this. Can you do it? And if so, draw me up some plans." So I can look over them. And that's all there is to it. You just say, I want it like this, and draw me up some plans. Let's go over it and see if we can agree on it.
Well done, Junior. 808 there. I really like the first apartment next to the Jomtien Night Market, but I'm wondering what time the music finishes at. Any idea?
Jomtien Night Market. They do have music there. And I've got to think, I think that it closes about midnight. The night market. And here's the thing, Bear. Those condominiums, the glass on the balcony was double glazed. Okay, I should have put that out in the video. My mistake for not thinking about it. But no, they wore the double pane windows. So once you close that door, you're not hearing anything. It's almost like soundproof. And those thick walls, you're not going to have a problem with it. No.
Cerebral Aptitude.
Welcome back. He's back.
Good to see Ice-T hit you up. Us brothers are starting to notice you. We are getting tired of the streamers who only talk about debauchery.
Thank you for that cerebral aptitude. Yeah, you just made us both laugh there. But yeah, Ice-T hitting me up was just came out of nowhere. Absolutely out of nowhere. His good friend and partner was actually the one that got in contact with me, Africa Islam. And if you don't know Africa Islam, he started out in the 80s doing breakdancing in movies, and the breakdancing movies that came out in the 80s at 10 years old.
Wow.
So he started in the movie business at 10 years old, and he's been going strong ever since. And he reached out to me, and I couldn't believe that he was the same Africa Islam that's partnered with Ice-T on several of their albums. So fantastic. And then he got Ice-T to make that video for me and said, here, we want to help you because what you're doing for the veterans, we think is absolutely fantastic.
And helping people in general too.
And I say I welcome everybody from every community. I don't care where you're from. I don't care if you're from Russia. I'll even help a Russian out if they get in touch with me on my channel. I've met several Russian bloggers. They're very nice people, and they've given me shout outs on their channel. So if a Russian came and asked me, hey, Cooper, I'm interested in this, would you mind helping me out? I'll be like, sure, no problem. I got no problem with anybody from anywhere. It's the governments that have problems, not the people, in my opinion. And we have got a great mixed community. We've got obviously Caucasians. We've got a lot of Asian people. We got several Hispanic people here, and we're building a large Black community here as well, which is absolutely fantastic. I've had several of them on my videos. Troy has been on my videos. Yep. Washington's been on my videos, and they're absolutely loving it here in Thailand. And this whole group is just welcoming everybody.
No drama.
When we all met up, it was all different ethnicities at Fraser's when we had our meet and greet.
Yeah.
And everybody was getting along. There was no racism, no hate, nothing but everybody laughing and joking and having fun. And that's what we're promoting here on our channel. So thank you for that, Cerebral. That is a big compliment in my eyes, and the biggest respect to you, brother. I welcome you out here with open arms. I really do. And it'd be an honor to have you here.
Curb Splitter. Hi, guys. Checking in from Boston.
Boston. There you go. Okay. Yeah.
He's from Boston.
He's put the H in there to make it, fun. Thank you for joining us, Curb Splitter.
I got her now. Wanda Hand, I think you blocked me from Facebook the day I couldn't get on the group.
Okay, Wanda, please reapply to join. We put out a report to Facebook, so they're aware of what happened, and hopefully they'll help us prevent it from happening again. Sorry for the block, but we had to do it to everybody. There was 994. There was no way we could go through them all. So please come and reapply and answer the 4 questions, and we will definitely accept you.
Yeah,
and
maybe
again,
like sometimes people miss the rules question. Mm-hmm. It's the last one. Maybe it's cut off or they don't see it, because why would they answer the other 3
and not the last
and
one?
Not agree to the rules? So it'll be YouTube that kind of blocks that.
Yeah, please answer the 4 questions, because if you don't abide by the rules and we allow you, and you haven't clicked to say that you abide by the rules, then what happens if we let you in the group and something happens? Somebody can say, I didn't see any rules.
Yeah, no,
I was never asked about any rules. No, so it's for your safety and those that are already in there.
If that happens and I see it, I always reply with an explanation. Mm-hmm. Please agree to the rules and resubmit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's
so right. It still gets declined, but you're at least notified as to why
you've been
asked to resubmit it.
Yeah. So please resubmit. No problem. We'll get you in there. Got a great group of people. Almost, what are we at? 700 now, Brooke? Round about 700?
It'll be 700 by the time we get off here today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. 808 Bear at Cerebral Attitude. I agree. Aptitudes.
Yeah. Yep. And thank you. We agree too.
TJ, Mr. Magoo. Yes, Autobots and Internet. Good job in correcting that for retirees. Maybe some video on eye care cost and dental costs for procedures. Thanks, Coop.
And I did. Well, that would actually, because I've had operation on my eyes, and you've experienced dental care.
Yeah, I had Jackie in there for a complete dental checkup, as has said BB, with his girlfriend.
And one of our subscribers that just left, he was upstairs with his brother in the 2-bedroom, and he said to me that he went to get, I think it was like 5 or 6 implants in his teeth. And that's why he came to Thailand from the States, just to get the implants done.
Yep.
And I asked him, I said, well, how much was it? And he said it was $11,000 for the 5 implants. Now, these were the porcelain implants, which are cheap. And they're designed to last 20 years plus.
Yeah.
And all you do is just get the teeth unscrewed, and then they put the new teeth on. So that procedure is very easy after 20 years, if we're still around in 20 years. And he said, but back in the States, they wanted $55,000. And here it's only $11,000.
20% roughly.
He paid 20% of what it was in the States. So he said it was no brainer coming over here and renting a condo for 2 months and flying over here to get it done, because he still ended up saving 50% by doing it that way.
Yeah. No, Jackie, she had a couple visits, had a tooth pulled, had half a dozen cavities corrected, had X-rays done, and the whole bill was like 6,000 baht, $180.
Wow.
Ridiculous. In the West, it would have been 1,500. Who knows?
I agree. Really, really cheap. And thank you for that, TJ, Mr. Magoo. We'll definitely look into see if we can make some videos with that. The person that did my eyes and the one that did the nose job on Darlene, he's a fantastic doctor, speaks fluent English. Maybe I'll do a video with him because he does all that, the facial reconstruction and all that. He does it all. So if you got eye bags that you want to get rid of, you want to get your ears done, whatever, your nose, he can do it all. Absolutely fantastic.
You've never looked better.
No, but I've looked a lot worse.
Alfa Romeo, gentlemen, I'm saving my loonies and toonies for the Cooperville mansion.
There's
a smart Canuck.
Yeah, and thank you, Romeo. You'll definitely be joining in on that. Yeah, we do like to have a laugh in our community. We definitely do
Coopersville.
Yeah, Coopersville. That was Leanne. That was Darlene's daughter that came out with that Coopersville. So cute voice. I miss the kids.
Wendy, Alfa Romeo, yes.
Yeah.
Darlene, go ahead.
Okay, and my wife is moderating from the bedroom. She says, Wanda Hand, I will look into that. We are not blocking anybody that doesn't do anything wrong. Absolutely right, honey. We just block someone there if they're being a PIAA. And I'll let you guys figure out what that means. And I'll check it after the live stream. Okay, thanks, honey. Really appreciate it.
Market Focus, currently working with Mr. Singh on getting my retirement visa. He's the best in the business.
He is. I got to give him a huge shout out. He is fantastic. He explains it to you in layman terms, in English, that you can understand. Instead of you going to an agent and you asking questions and all they answer is
broken English.
Broken English.
Not sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not sure. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes. So that makes a huge, huge difference. He's not the cheapest one. I got to put that out there, but he's not the most expensive one either. I've seen a lot more expensive than him, and I've seen cheaper than him. But it's the comfort of understanding the process, what's going on, and what you have to do.
And knowing it gets done
moving forward. And he can do it all for you. He'll send you reminders out. Hey, Cooper, you're due for your annual renewal. Let's meet up and get it in. You can do it up to 30 days before it's due for renewal. So absolutely. Plus
Bobby used him and he was tickled pink with him.
Oh, yeah. He got him and his wife for retirement
right away.
Like
Filipino
wife. In his video, he said that he met Singh. He said the whole process was done in 3 hours.
Bingo.
And that's going to the bank, opening the bank account, getting his ATM card, opening a bank account for his wife, her getting an ATM card, then going over immigration, getting your picture taken. And that was it. All done inside of 3 hours. Absolutely blast. Great. And my wife says, you can use ScanPay and generate code on the Gcash wallet I'm using in the Philippines. There you go. Plus. Didn't know that, honey, about the Gcash, that you can use ScanPay. I never saw that option on there that they generate the QR code. Well, there you go. Learn something new. My wife taught me something I didn't know.
Very hard. Once you get a Thai driver's license, how long before it expires, and how does the vehicle insurance work compared to the West, and how costly is it?
Okay, your first initial Thai driver's license is going to be for 2 years. Then when you renew that, you're going to, providing you haven't had any tickets or anything like that, you've been, no accidents, good driver, it renews for 5 years.
Good.
And when you renew that one, it renews for another 5 years, and that's the longest that you can have it. I was under the old scheme where I'd got it from 2 to 5 and then to 10, and my 10-year license is about to expire. And I got that when I lived in Udon Thani. And I asked them here, I said, because I'm under the old system, the grandfather system, will I get another 10-year license? And they said, no, you're going down to 5, like everybody else here. You're nothing special. Well, you don't ask, you don't get, So that's the way I figure about it. And as far as insurance here is very cheap compared to the West. You can get the basic third-party insurance here for a motorbike. I think my when I bought my bike, it came with 2 years free insurance.
Yeah.
I upgraded that to include theft because I got a nice motorbike, and I don't, it only covered third party, which is if you have an accident, the person that you hit, they cover theirs, but not yours. I wanted it to cover also theft because I was worried, well, what if my bike gets stolen? Fire and theft. And so that only cost me like an extra 500 baht for a year. So, and then I asked, what's the insurance for fire and theft if I would have paid for it myself? And they said 1,500 baht a year. So what's that?
Bucks.
It's like 45, 50 bucks for the year for the insurance.
What about the car?
The car, I don't know. And because when I bought the car, it came with first class insurance, which is full coverage, free for the first year.
Okay.
So I won't know that until it's due for renewal, which will be August next year. So I don't know what the price of that is like. But that could be a good video to make for the channel. Yep. Insurance for motorbikes and cars, and price compare. Thanks, Gary.
Wendy, Dennis wants to do Tai Chi. Is that a thing there for a hobby?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well,
I think Tai Chi's a Chinese thing, isn't it?
It probably is. There'll be somewhere here because there's a lot of Chinese too.
There is a lot of Chinese, so there probably would be something like that here. I see them doing yoga every day there between Jomtien Beach there. And they're doing aerobics there, and then
Muay Thai.
They're doing Muay Thai as well. Outdoors, yeah. So absolutely fantastic. Tai Chi, I don't know about that one, Wendy. Sorry, but something I can definitely look into and get an answer back on it.
Tonester at Gary Hart. I think it's a 2-year temporary license, and you get the long-term license when you renew. Not sure about the insurance.
And he's absolutely right. It's 2 years, and then you get the 5-year after.
I'm on a 2-year license now, and it's 2 years on scooter and on the car because I have the two.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Yeah. Toby Woods, have you done a video at the Cliff?
At the Cliff? No, we haven't done that one yet. Cliff Condominium.
Okay.
But it is, I think, on the list to do. We've got 6 that we're working on right now. We did a video yesterday that'll be on the channel tonight, and it is a millionaire's house. And if you have ever wondered how the millionaires here live in Thailand, we made this video. It is a 6-bedroom house. Got an elevator in there, 5-car garage. You guys are going to love it. We put it out on the channel just to show you what it's like if you're rich or famous. So who knows? Maybe Ice-T will turn around and say, I like that, Coop. I want to buy that. Who knows? I didn't make it for him. I just made it for the channel so you can just see the difference from the low end to the really high end and what the difference is that you get. So that place was absolutely amazing. I'm not going to put any more out in there. You just be blown away. It's like a Hollywood style house.
When our Bitcoin hits the moon will be.
And if the Bitcoin ever goes to $1 million a coin, maybe I'll consider buying it. But it was absolutely fantastic. It blew me away.
Gary Hart, don't forget to give a thumbs up, everyone.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. If you're watching the live stream, please hit the thumbs up. It's free. It doesn't cost you a penny.
Market Focus. I just recently arrived in Pattaya yesterday. Coop, do you have any meetups this month?
And we probably will do. What we'll do, Market, is we normally post it on the Facebook group a couple of days. We try and get it like 2 days before. Our schedule is hectic. I wish I could put it out like 3 weeks before, but we can't because plans change, all of a sudden we're planning on going to make a video tomorrow, and the owner is still out of country and it's not going to be back until the following week, so we can't get the keys, can't go inside and film it. Plans change all the time and we have to move along with them. So we try and make the meetups and do it generally on a Friday or a Sunday, because we have the Saturday night live stream, so we can't do it then.
Oh yeah, right.
Tuesday, Thursday, we're always out filming all day long. And then Wednesday, sort of our catch-up day after the live stream. We got to go out and meet up with subscribers and do things with them after this live stream today. So the days of the week are really, really busy for us, but we always try and get at least one in a month.
What about doing a live stream from Frasers?
A live stream from Frasers?
Yeah.
Well, we probably could. I don't know.
I bet you the owner would be in for it. We'd probably we'd get the whole place. You know what I mean? All the subscribers would show up,
And they could all walk up in front of the camera and say, hello. Exactly. What do you think? That's actually a good idea, Brooke. I think it's fantastic. Let us know in the comments down below if you think it'd be a good live stream for us to do at a meet and greet, so you all can see what they're like and the people that are coming, and you can say hello to them all that are there.
Yeah,
let us know. That might actually work.
Hoot.
Yeah.
Stephen Gale, hi gents, new subscriber. Looking to visit next year. If money was not a factor, would you still live in Jomtien? Absolutely.
Absolutely. No brainer.
Yeah.
No brainer. And thank you for subscribing, Stefan. Really appreciate it, brother. Yeah, Jomtien is the place for me.
Me too.
It doesn't matter what budget you're on, you're going to find something you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find Pattaya too busy.
It's too crowded.
Maybe the younger crowd, they want
more ideal for them.
The walking street and the ladies. That's fine. They're in that game, eh? Bang Saray at the other end of the extreme is a little too quiet for my liking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's too laid back. Where Jomtien is actually perfect. It's not too busy and not too quiet, and there's so much going for it.
But you can live very cheaply here in Jomtien, and if you're a multimillionaire, you're going to find houses like that. The one that we put on today's video is right next to the king's summer residence.
Okay.
I think his wife stays there quite a lot in that one there, and where we filmed, and that's in Prachamak Hill, what they call Millionaires Row. So it depends on what sort of budget. From if you're down to $1,000 a month, you can find places suitable for you and living for you. If you're on $5 million a year, again, you could find those places here. They've got it for everybody. So I would definitely still choose Jomtien. Even if I had 10 million in the bank, I wouldn't move to any other area in Thailand. I would still be Jomtien for me, to be absolutely honest.
Thomas Federico, is Wendy single? Laughing out loud.
No, she's not. Her husband is Dennis, and to be careful what you say. He's a very big man, Thomas. I wouldn't want to mess with him. I really wouldn't. So, but thank you for, I'm sure Wendy appreciates the compliment, but no, she's very much taken and in love with her husband, and he's a great guy.
Roger Walker, good morning, Darlene, Cooper, and Brooke. Thumbs up.
And thank you, Roger. Thank you for coming on and joining us, and for the shout out and the thumbs up. Yes, please.
Wendy, aqua condos. Nope, no hot and bathroom sink. I confirmed it today, but I think we're okay.
I think we'll be okay.
Yep.
Aqua condos. I don't know that one. We've never made a video on that one on our channel.
I've heard of it. No.
I'm sorry. I never made a video on that one, Wendy. And like I said, that's why I look for the water heaters and all the videos, because you're going to find some out here that don't have them. And there you go. You just experienced it.
Thousands of buildings. So
as long as you got a hot shower, I think you'll be okay, because the water's going to come out lukewarm from the faucet anyway.
It is. Yeah.
It's not like it's going to come out ice cold.
Adrian, Coop, you mentioned last week about power outages. Do they give you a heads up, or is it just by surprise?
Here we only have power outages in our condominium when they're servicing the generator, and it's literally 10 minutes. That's it. It goes out. 10 minutes later, it's straight back on. All they're doing is just checking all the circuit breakers and everything else. And what they have is they have backup generators here in case the power goes out, and they have to turn off the electricity to service the generators. So that's what they do.
6 months, and I don't know,
7 months now, and it's gone out twice.
Twice in
7 minutes and 7 months, but only for 10 minutes, and it's straight back on. And they normally do it early hours of the morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning, for 10 minutes.
Philippines would be
twice
a day.
Twice a day, like Bobby said.
Thomas Federico, Pattaya, Jomtien, Bang Saray, all within your area.
Yes, they are. And Pattaya from Jomtien is literally 2 miles away. Okay, for us from where we live. It's 2 miles away. That's how close we are. Banks Array, it's about 30 minutes south of us. And it's a nice fisherman village.
Yeah.
It is very nice. If you want that really, really quiet atmosphere, and you'd like to mingle more with the Thais than you would the foreigners, that's the place to go. Whereas Pattaya and Jomtien are predominantly expats.
Yep.
Yeah, predominantly expats here. So the only Thais that sort of live in here are those that are married to expats or boyfriend of an expat or something that we've seen here at our condominium. There are Thai owners that buy condos to rent them out. You know, that they've got a bit of money and they, you know, like to make some income here. So
Sal rented down at Banks Array. We'll see how he likes it. I don't know if he's moved in yet or just...
Yeah, we have I think 3 subscribers that live down there.
Yeah.
One that we haven't heard from a while. He came with the first meet and greet when we went bowling. Remember him?
Yeah.
Ufe.
Yeah.
Haven't heard from him for a while, but yeah, he moved down there. Then we got one of our females that have moved down there.
Okay.
I'm not going to put a name out on the channel to respect her anonymity. And then Sal moved down there as well. But the only downside I will say about Banks Array, you need a car or a motorbike.
Yes.
To get up and around. It's a great village that you can walk around everything. But if you wanted to come up here to Pattaya for the day to go to the mall or whatever else,
you're going to need
a
bike, a scooter, a car, or something.
You could do that, or you could get a taxi.
Both. There you go. Yeah.
And come up here that way, and that's how they do it.
TJ, Mr. Magoo, a YouTuber, David Stratton in Pattaya just had dengue fever. He is recovering at this time. Wow.
Wow, I've never heard of this.
Maybe he
very
was out
first.
traveling. Yeah,
he might have been out traveling and got it from there.
Hmm.
Yeah, but that's the very first time I've heard of it. Anybody getting dengue fever here?
How do you get that? Like a mosquito
bite?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Mosquito bite.
Interesting. Thomas Frederico, I'm just looking to chill in retirement like you guys on that budget of $2,500, hanging with new friends in a nice clean condo within a walk to the beach.
There
Come
you go.
on down.
Come on down. We are 20-minute walk to the beach. That's how far it is. And that's at a leisurely walk, folks. It's a very relaxing 20-minute walk. I'm not doing it super fast. We're at 10 minutes from Rumpo Market, which is absolutely great. That's where Brooke gets his food all the time. He is addicted to chicken kebabs. So
goody.
And just across from Rumpo Market, literally a minute across the street, is immigration.
Yeah.
So we're in
the bank. Bangkok Bank.
Bangkok Bank is right there. The money
Walking.
exchange is right there. Everything that we need is right in this area. That's why we chose this area.
Thomas, you could get on that budget, you know, you might want to look at a 2-bedroom condo because you could afford it in that budget. And you could even afford like a rental scooter, you know, for getting around, but you'd still save money.
Well, put it this way. I'm budgeting $2,000 a month, and I think you're budgeting about $1,800. Well,
I don't spend that.
You budgeted $2,000 when you came here.
I did, but you know,
that was only the initial
yeah.
first 2 months that you're going to spend that, because there's things that you're going to want to buy.
True.
Maybe you want to buy a little coffee table, or you want to buy a rug, a small rug to put by the sofa for your feet, or, you know, maybe you want to buy some bathroom mats, whatever. There's little things that you're going to want to buy to make your life that little bit more enjoyable when you come here. So we did initially hit those $2,000 budgets, but now, months later, we're finding we're spending nowhere near that. I mean, you as a couple with you and your wife, Jackie, you're spending $1,700 a month, $1,700. So $2,500 for a single person, if you're single, Thomas, is going to be absolutely fantastic.
The Buddy Show worldwide in Pattaya, Thailand. Good morning.
And good morning, Buddy. He was another one that joined us. I met him for the first time on Friday's meet and greet that we had at Fraser's. So thank you for coming on to the live stream, Buddy. And it was great to meet you in person.
The Buddy Show again. By the way, I'm a retired Tai Chi teacher. Oh,
Wendy, there you go. Maybe there's something there that can make happen.
Thomas Federico, I'm not familiar with Wise, Brooke. Well, there's a video on it. On
Yeah,
the channel.
Brooke made a video on it on our channel going back a couple weeks ago. So go onto our channel and you'll see Brooke in a picture there holding the Wise card. So just scroll down. It's I think it was like 2 weeks ago that you did the Wise card video.
Maybe 3,
3 weeks ago.
Back
so you're only going to scroll down not very far, and you'll see the Wise card that he's holding in his hand. And he did a very informative video on how to get it, how to set it up, and how to transfer the money and how he uses it.
It's big in the Philippines, and it's actually big in Asia too, Thomas. So, do the research on that. I mean, obviously there's our video on the channel, but there's lots of videos on YouTube about Wise. And again, the big thing, and most of you probably know, the exchange rate they give you is fantastic compared to what? Well, compared to my bank in Canada, the TD Bank, they were boning me. And, I had TD in Florida, similar thing. So the banks were keeping a lot of the, 33 baht they were giving me when I was getting 35 on Wise.
Yeah.
Well, that's like 2 baht on, that's
on 1,000 is 2,000. That's $70.
Like 6%.
$70 you're saving.
It's way too much to pay. So
it does add up.
The Buddy Show Worldwide. Wise used to be TransferWise. Correct. It's been renamed a while back. Dan B. Hi, Brooke. As a fellow Canadian, do you manage your investments yourself? If yes, which Canadian application do you use? And any issues with VPNs? Okay, so I do manage my own. And I used to have, agents way back, but, I find out, well, the one guy was putting me into mutual funds, ETFs. What he didn't tell me is that besides his fee, the mutual fund's getting paid internally, as are the ETFs. Yeah. I'm getting double posed. So no, I had enough of that and realized that I can do it just as well myself, hopefully better. Now the Canadian application I use TD Waterhouse. IBK I also have set up, which would be good. I just found with TD, because I was wintering in Florida for so many years, they had a TD branch down there. I had my TD here. Everything was instant. And the platform's good. It's not the cheapest. That's the thing I don't like. Maybe on a trade, I'm paying $5 to $10 more than I would on IBK. So IBK for fees.
That's the one I've got, by the way.
Yeah, it would be better. But as far as the VPNs, I don't have to use the VPN on my banking, which is kind of interesting. When I subscribed to DAS, the sports channel for Canada and the US, then I had to use the VPN. But other than that, I don't really use the VPNs as far as identifying me in Canada or the West. So yeah.
And it's 5G network out here, so it's super fast,
and
very, very well encrypted.
What a difference in the Philippines.
Yeah, Thai network is unbeatable.
HG, just signing on. Congrats, you Coop, Darlene, and Brooke on reaching 5K.
And thanks, AG. Much appreciated. We owe it all to you guys. We're taking no credit. It was all you're doing. If you didn't enjoy what we were doing, then you choose not to watch us and not subscribe. And a lot of people have been recommending it on their social media accounts to other people because they believe we're doing a good thing. And that's absolutely fantastic because if we were doing a bad thing, we'd have 0 subscribers. Out the door. You guys would get rid of us quicker than Swiss Family Robinson. So we'd be right out the door. So thank you all for what you've done to boost this channel. We really appreciate it, and we owe it all to you, our subscribers. I'm taking no credit for it.
Thomas again. Thanks, buddy, on the TransferWise. No worries. Roy Gold. There's Roy.
Yay.
Guys, many people catch dengue fever here in Pattaya. In fact, the YouTuber was hospitalized for 4 days just recently. It's possible anywhere in Southeast Asia.
Wow.
Interesting.
I've not met anybody in the group. That's got it.
And I haven't really heard of that, but obviously, it's happening. So, I think certain people maybe are prone to things,
Maybe it's something to do with metabolism. I don't know.
Could be. Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you can get shots for that,
lots of times.
You can get shots for that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Vaccines, maybe.
Yeah, there's a vaccine for it, and I think there's a preemptive shot that you can get for it, like you get the flu shot.
You're right.
Something I'll have to look into. I'll get in touch with the doctor and find out.
I think it was more prevalent in the Philippines.
Oh, definitely.
But I didn't even know anybody there that got it.
I know. I knew about 4 people.
Okay, well then you did. Yeah, you were there longer than me.
Yeah, I was there 2 years. I think you were there about a year, weren't you? About a year.
Yeah,
about a year.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Buddy Show. My pleasure.
My pleasure, Thomas. There you go. And thank you for that, buddy. Really appreciate it.
Roy Gold, I lived in 4 different view telles and loved them all.
And there you go. A lot of people love them. They love them because the size and the old buildings and the thick walls, so you're not going to hear your neighbor cough. So I can see all the pluses and the benefits of living in the view tele buildings, but they're just so hard to find them for rent.
Yeah,
they really, really are. They just go super fast. And here you go. He's lived in 4 different buildings, and he's loved them all.
I think too, Coop, a lot of it is, you know, the juristic office or whoever it is in charge of selling the condos. They're not interested in renting because they want to sell. So if if the subscribers maybe were to go on the marketplace or something, or message Noon, she could do some research for
maybe the owners are just posting it on B&B, Airbnb. Who knows? There's, or on Agoda or booking.com or one of them. They may be doing it with them and not going through the agents here. I don't know. I just find it very hard to find one empty that's available for rent.
Yeah.
But thank you for the feedback, Roy. Much appreciated.
Any plans on a video at the Lupini Park Beach?
Lupini. We've been past that quite a few times, jumped you. Have we done a video on that? I don't know. We've done so many. We've done like 60 so far. So yeah, well, my wife's here on the moderator, and if we haven't done it, then she'll definitely add it to the list. So thank you for that, Wendy.
Any plans on a video? Oh, that's the one.
She did it. Yeah. Typed it twice. Okay.
Roy Gold, I've seen inside some larger view tele units, and they're incredible, as good as it gets.
Yeah, and like I said, these foreigners that are buying them up, they're really doing a fantastic job at renovating them, and that's why they're getting the people there that want to stay. They don't want to leave. It's like, hey, it's brilliant. That's all the space I wanted, and it looks amazing.
Definitely.
So
bigger.
Thumbs up.
808 Bear, thanks for answering my question.
And you're very welcome.
Wendy, we love the tally, but no steam room or sauna.
No, there wasn't a steam room or sauna, but it did have a huge, huge swimming pool.
Yeah.
That swimming pool was easily 50 yards long, and you'd be no problem getting some laps in that sucker. It was huge. It really was. So that was a bus. Definitely a plus for me. The gym was a very decent size, and the fact that you had all the whole building underneath was undercover parking.
Nice. Yeah.
And when I went in there and looked, it was only 40% full.
Good.
Only 40% full for parking. So there's plenty of parking spaces for everybody that lives there, and there's separate bays for motorbikes. And again, those ones were only like 40% full for the motorbikes. So there was plenty of parking spaces available for them as well.
Yeah.
Definite plus. But no sauna or steam room, unfortunately.
Tony Lee, good morning, Cooper, Brooke, and Darlene. A big congrats on 5K. Next stop, 10K.
Oh, don't rush it. Don't rush it. Slow down. No, that would be amazing too. We really enjoy helping people, and the more the merrier, I always say. And thank you for coming on, Tommy, and joining us.
Tommy's a regular.
He's a regular, smile. And he's always got that glowing smile in his picture there. So thank you, brother, for coming on and joining us.
Nong Sunetra, good morning.
And there's our agent, Nung. Good morning, Nung. Good to see you. We only last saw you yesterday when we went out filming.
Roy Gold, yes, the only facility you get in view teles is the massive swimming pool.
Yeah, and that is. They have the big swimming pools. I really, really like the size of their pools. And I like the size of the rooms and their balconies.
I'd have to have a pool now that I've been here. I use it every day, sometimes twice, and it's dynamite. So I would say when you're looking at a place, look for something with good pools, because
I'm jealous. I only get to get in the pool about once every 3 weeks because we're just so busy. I don't get the time.
You and you must be napping.
No, I'm out filming. So, they are definitely have the big pools, and it's a big plus there. And Nung says, congratulations, 5,000 hit. Thank you, Nung. Really appreciate it. Channel's going crazy. This really is. Thank you all so much.
AJ Van Dorn. Good morning, amigos. For any viewers that may still be in doubt of Coop's channel, take it from me now living here. The group is awesome and helpful. Cheers and good day to all.
And thank you for that, AJ. Much appreciated. He was at Friday's meet and greet, and he was also at the one before that we did on Halloween. So
Yeah.
Absolutely great meeting you and talking to you. I wish I had more time to talk with you, but everybody wanted my attention and to talk to me and meet me for the first time. So sorry about that, brother. But yeah, I absolutely enjoyed it. Thoroughly. How did you enjoy it too?
Absolutely.
Everybody wanted to pick your brain too.
To
No, they want to pick your brain too because you do the Money Matters series. So you know, they just
they want to know about
it was
Bitcoin.
fantastic. It was fantastic. Yeah, Cooper, Brooke, what you do with this? And you know, well, let me ask you about some financial information. So it was great. We had an absolute blast, and Darlene loved it. She loved meeting the men that brought their wives out. One gentleman brought his daughter out, and she's 15 years old. And even though she was the only teenager there, she had an absolute blast and enjoyed the conversations. They were all friendly and opening and welcoming conversations. So thank you for that, AJ. Much appreciated.
Tommy Lee, hey guys, hit the like button. There's 78 people watching. Well, a little more than that now.
83 it's jumped up to. So thank you for the 83 people that are on here. Really appreciate it. Please hit the thumbs up button. It's free and it doesn't cost you a penny. And Nung says at AJ Van Dorn, your condo, it's awesome. She knows she found it for him. So AJ got in touch with us and we forwarded his details over to Nung and she helped him out.
Chris E, 80 watching and only 2 likes. Let's go, family. Smash the like.
I don't know. It doesn't appear on our screen here. We're using a program for live streaming and it doesn't show on here how many likes that we have. It only shows the comments. So you know more than I do. We don't actually see it on here. I would have to get my cell phone out and have it playing the live stream beside me to see how many thumbs up we got. But thank you for that, Chris. Really appreciate it. And W Secrets to Success sends a $4.99 super thanks and says, hi, DC. Hook a brother up with one of those orange Condo t-shirts like Brooke is wearing. No problem, brother. You're going to be out here, I think next month. You told me you're coming out here. I will definitely hook you up. Our new subscribers that come out to our building, they ask us many times, hey, Cooper, can we get some of your shirts? And we do. We send them. We order them with the guy that makes them. And when he gives us a message, we go pick them up and we give them to him. No problem.
Let us know your size and it'll be ready when you get here.
A lot of people have been asking us, Cooper, can we order your shirts and you send them to us overseas? Now, the shirts themselves are cheap. Okay, they're $400 baht. What's $400 baht? About $11 to make. And they'll make it any size up to 20XL. So whatever size you are, they definitely can make a shirt for you. But the problem is shipping it out. And I went to DHL, which we got just across the road, and ship these shirts, which absolutely weigh nothing. They're so light. Yeah. They want $50.
Oh, that's crazy.
$50 just to ship it to New York.
Got to be a cheaper way.
And there's got to be a cheaper way. I've got to find a way to look into it because, I mean, I get a lot of requests for people that want to buy the shirts.
Thai post office, we should check with them.
Yeah, but
regular mail might take a while, but hopefully the mail works, right?
I've never tried it.
No,
I've never tried it. There's got to be a service that I could maybe look into to bring the prices down because I thought that was too expensive. So, but yeah, no problem. W, we'll definitely hook you up when you get here. I'm looking forward to meeting you in December. We spoke for a long time.
Wendy at Chris E, I think the like button is broke. Oh yes, video with plastic surgery, doctor. My face is melting.
My eyes were, and I had a big problem with my eyes, which is why I needed the operation. And I gotta admit, it was like $1,400. They put you to sleep. Yeah, you wake up, it's all done. So you got zero pain. Yeah, and that includes all the aftercare. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I wake up in the morning. I don't have sleep in my eyes anymore like I used to, where I couldn't open my eyes. Now I can open my eyes every morning. Zero problems.
You've never looked better.
And thank you. And you don't look a day older than
No.
69 and a half.
Exactly. I don't need any work, luckily.
Thank you for that, Wendy. No problem there.
One to hand. Okay, I will do it again to get on Facebook. Thank you.
And
That's it,
you're
Wendy.
no problem.
We'll keep our eyes peeled.
We'll keep our eyes peeled for you, definitely.
So Pepper Company. Hi, Cooper and Brooke. Michelle here. Jimmy is already asleep. Hi, Darlene.
Tell her to wake up, get on the channel, and come and join you, leaving you sitting there on the couch by yourself. But thank you for coming on, for joining us, Michelle. Really, really appreciate it.
Joelle, Cooper, we make our own wine. Do you think we could bring a couple bottles when we go?
No. Well, there is a limit. You are allowed to bring one bottle per person. But I think it's got to be sealed. But what you can do is, telling you a secret that I did when I was out in Kuwait. Alcohol smuggling. So what you can do is you can buy the, I think they're called, the people do it that go on cruise ships. It's a smuggling kit. And it's just a couple of plastic bottles, that you can't see through. And then they give you the lids, and then they give you the plastic seals that you put on them. Yeah. So that way they look like shampoo bottles or anything else. So because when you go on a cruise ship, you can't bring your alcohol with you. So what we in Kuwait used to do, which is an alcohol-free country, we used to fly to Dubai. And then we'd buy a bottle of Jack Daniels or something like that. And with these kits that you can buy online, we'd fill them up like that, put the seals on them so they look like shampoo. So when we came back into Kuwait and we went through customs, they just thought it was shampoo and deodorant and shower gel and stuff like that. Didn't even realize. And we'd be opening them, and at the weekend we'd have a couple of drinks because we couldn't drink in Kuwait. So yeah, I am guilty. I did do it. I did break the law. I didn't get caught. So yeah, I did do that. I am guilty as sin. But as that might be one of the ways you might want to think about that, because they do pretty strict on that. It's got to have the seals. They may confiscate it if it doesn't.
Yeah.
So, but you can make your own wine here. People do. They buy the grapes here, the grape juice, and then they buy the yeast here, and they make their own bottles of wine. They just put them in the closet.
Here, same as home.
Yeah,
so
and leave them for 2 weeks, and then wow, you got some very nice wine.
Thomas Federico, some people say it's so cheap for a la carte medical services versus insurance, or get major medical for a hospital stay and a la carte for basic blood work, cold visit, teeth clean, etc. Thoughts, boys?
You want to answer that?
Well, yeah, I definitely, if you're looking at insurance, you only need inpatient, really. For, something happened, emergency, you got to go in for 2-3 days, you're knocked out, yeah, you'd want that. But it is so cheap for the, regular checkups. We did the blood work. Remember when we got, day visits, heavens, we went to Jompton Hospital when we first arrived for a complete blood panel, top to bottom, and meeting the doctor, discussing the results. And the special was like $50,
$60 thereabouts.
Yeah, exactly. It was cheap as dirt. So
for a complete look check over.
And then I had I had a little dust up on the scooter, and just some scrapes, nothing broken, nothing major, no stitches needed. But you want to get it cleaned here professionally. So that's why I hopped in the shower, thought I was okay. Cooper took one look. Come on, you're going to the hospital. And it was probably good because they do x-ray you just to make sure. And that whole thing was like 3,000 baht. So what, like $90.
$90.
Cheap as dirt, really, because it was bandaged, clean. I had 2 doctors look at me. I had the x-rays done.
And that was emergency.
That was emergency. We went into x-rays and everything.
Yeah.
So, and then they send you home with whatever, you pay for your materials, but you get to keep whatever they didn't use on the roll. So that was good. But I was very impressed with the quality of the care. The facilities are state of the art. The doctors speak English. They're very, caring and, understanding. And even the nurses, understand your English. So
that was emergency room price. All the nurse care that you had, seeing
doctors,
the doctor and the medication.
And the x-rays.
And the x-rays, all for under $100.
Yeah.
Unbeatable.
in and out.
Unbeatable. Emergency room costs in the States, you all know from our American subscribers, are through the freaking roof. They really are.
I went in a couple days later for just bandage change, and make sure everything's coming along, and it was like $50, for that. And again, repackaging everything, doing everything. So no, your medical care here compared to what? Well, Canada, where I'm from, I would have been sitting in emergency because I wouldn't have been critical for hours before someone would have looked at me. You know what I mean? And
And as far as the insurance isn't bad here.
No.
As far as cost, I mean, the one that you and I both went for, Pacific Cross.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what, $2,000 a year?
I was a little more, but
and you can pay that. Sorry, Dan, broke. But you can pay that monthly as well.
Yes, you can.
You can pay it monthly, you can pay it quarterly, so you can break the cost down, and you don't have to pay a huge whack in advance.
What's nice about it is they give you a card. You simply submit that. Now, at the time I had my issue, I didn't have that insurance, so I was obviously paying. But you can pick your deductible, which will, you decide how much you are willing to pay up front for a year. You get to pick your plan, how many baht you want a coverage for. Yeah. I think the agent recommended at that time 3,000 or 3 million. Sorry,
3 to 5 million.
Yeah, 3 to 5 is what everybody does. They have 10 million, they got 1 million, so they got everything in between. And but you can adjust it to your own situation, is my point. And it's very affordable as far as how you can pay it.
Yeah.
So if you want to pay up, I think there's a discount if you pay in advance for the year.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably a discount in
10%.
Yeah.
But if not, you can pay the monthly.
Yeah.
And then it's 150 to 250 a month probably.
Yeah. So it's a great way of breaking down your costs. And both of us did the exact same thing. We choose only the inpatient plan, which gets your price down even further. Because the reason is, if you're going there for a day visit, it's just cheap as chips.
Yeah.
There's you're looking at a couple $100 if you're going there just for a checkup, or you're going there, because you had a little accident, Like Brooke says, x-rays, cleaning, bandages, medication, doctor, everything in the emergency, and it costs under $100. So, why would you want the expensive insurance for $5,000, $6,000, $8,000, $10,000 a year? Just cut out the day visits and only go for the overnight.
Most people, according to the agent, I believe them, just do the inpatient coverage.
I do.
And when I first got here, I had that ear problem from diving in Subic Bay.
Yeah.
And it was plugged. And it just, you could tell I couldn't hear properly out of the one ear. And so Cooper, come on, go down to Bangkok Hospital, and I walked in. They have an ear, nose, and throat specialist right there. I mean, I'm seeing the guy sitting down in less than 15 minutes with the guy. I would have been weeks or months in Canada, because you got to get referred. You know what I mean? On a waiting list. So that was terrific. And I mean, the whole visit in and out of there was like 30 bucks. Not even, no, it was like 30 bucks. It was
15 minutes.
Yeah, it was quick. Cheap as chips.
Yeah, the 30 bucks.
Cooper says.
That's how cheap it is here.
Chrissy, with high season already started, have you guys noticed if it's more crowded?
Yes, definitely noticed. We went to Kenny G concert the other night, didn't we? Saturday. And I put it on the live stream because Kenny came out on stage and says, hey, anybody that wants to video it, this concert is free. You have my permission to video it and use it how you please. It was like, fantastic. There you go. YouTube. It's going live. So once he gives his permission, we don't get in trouble with YouTube from it. So he did that. We put it up there on the live stream, and there must have been 3,000 to 5,000 people there.
Yeah.
And they were all just foreigners.
Yeah.
All just foreigners. I've noticed that the high season is in full swing now in Pattaya. Jomtien is getting a little busier too, but again, Jomtien's nowhere near as big as Pattaya. So
great to see everyone was having a great time. Kenny put a terrific show on.
Yeah, and he did it absolutely free. All free.
And I mean, they even had seating set up for you for the chairs. So, you got a chair to sit in, and very professional. I was very impressed with how they do that.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I love it that they're always doing free events here.
yeah, yeah.
Every it's like almost every month there's an event going on here for free.
Yep.
Yeah, love it.
Tourist friendly. Joel, oops, I also wanted to ask you, on a scale of 1 to 10, what level would you classify the mosquito situation? Some people say they're very bad, others are not bothers. For me, it's like a 1.
Yeah, for me
You
too.
know,
And the reason why I would classify it as a 1 is the mosquitoes here are exceptionally small. They're not like what we're used to in the West. It's hard to even see them.
yeah,
And my eyesight's pretty good, and they are literally that big. That's how big they are. And they'll fly past you. You might catch it, the side of it, and then you look, and it's like, where the heck the sucker go? Because they're just so tiny. But when they bite you, the mosquitoes out here, you find that you're only itching for like 5-10 minutes maximum, and it's gone away. In the West, they bite you, you get that lump, and all of a sudden, you're itching for like a couple of weeks. Over here, it's completely the opposite.
I didn't think there was any mosquitoes here when I first got, but then geez, yeah, I did have a bit of a bite now and then.
Yeah,
like you say, it didn't last long.
They don't.
But you told me about those rings, and you light them. You know what I mean? And it gives off the
smell
smell
they don't like.
Then you don't even see the mosquitoes anymore.
Yeah, you just put that on the balcony,
bugs, whatever.
Yeah, but make sure you close your balcony door so
it
doesn't set off the fire alarm inside the condo.
No, I always do that.
Yeah,
works great.
But yeah, I would definitely give them a 1 to 10. The mosquitoes out here, they don't really bother me. You get bit, and it's 5-10 minutes. It's over, and most of the time you don't even know you get bit. So fantastic. I like them that they're that small, and they're not the big ones that we get out in the West where they leave a lump for.
They're not helicopters.
Yeah,
like Northern Ontario. Mark Schaefer, hi Cooper and Brooke. I think it would be helpful to some that are considering moving to Thailand if you could do a video on elder care options in your area, just in case the need arises down the road.
And there we go. That is great, Mark. And what we do is Nung is heavily involved in that, and the elderly care for those that can't care for themselves. And she belongs to a Facebook group that deals with just that.
Wow.
There is that care available, and she knows of somebody that's got an elderly care home. I believe she said to me it was Wahan Nung. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was quite a while ago. You told me about this. And the owner of that place is looking at building one here as well. So you can have in-care people coming to your condominium and, doing your cleaning for you and, maybe doing your grocery shopping and stuff like that and taking care of you very cheaply out here. And then also, I did have a gentleman that subscriber, he's blind, and he lived here for a couple years, and he's back in the States, and he's planning on coming back out here again very soon. And he said he had a woman come in and take care of him, take him to the gym and stuff like that, and take him to the supermarket and things like that, because obviously he's blind, he can't see. And he said it was very cheap and very affordable. Yeah. So that is a great one, Mark.
Good topic to cover.
Very good topic to cover.
Would be a very affordable, in my opinion, here compared to the West.
Yeah,
I know the West is getting more and more facilities, but boy, the prices that I hear are, well, crazy, I guess, but it is what it is. So here with the labor costs, and they're carrying people, so it would be probably quite good.
Yeah.
Susan Daniluk. Hi, Brooke, Cooper, and Darlene. Am I able to rent a condo in Jomtien from Canada before we get there, or do we have to rent a hotel for a couple of days first?
Okay.
What's your opinion on it?
I deal with it every day. No, you can. And what I recommend is give us a month's notice. Don't give us 6 months notice, because it becomes impossible. Because if it's open today, it may not be available in 6 months' time. The landlord's not going to keep it empty for 6 months. So what we do is we ask our subscribers, all you have to do is, if you're interested in one of our condos, let us know that you're interested by all means. When you want to come out here, and then a month before, get back in touch with us, and we will tell you what rooms are available there, because you may see one that you like on the 32nd floor, and close to the time you get here, that one's not available, but the one on the 25th floor is. So that's the way it works. They come and they go, they come and they go on all the condominiums. So as quick as they go, we get new ones as well. We get many condominiums that are reaching out to us now, and what's great is we're getting the owners reaching out to us now too.
Good.
We've got a couple owners that have reached out and said, Cooper, I've watched your channel. You did a video on my condo building, and I actually own a condo there. I think your channel is absolutely great. I think your subscribers are great, and it's something that I would trust to rent my condo out. Would you please rent it out for me? And that is like the hugest compliment you can get.
Yeah.
And what I do is I say, sure, no problem. I can pass that on to my agent. I'm not licensed. I'm not legally allowed to do it here in Thailand, but I can pass that on to my agent that I trust 100%. And then she can rent it out for you. And it will put one of our subscribers in there, retiree that wants to stay there long term. And they're happy as Larry. So fantastic that the owners are now appreciating the videos that we're putting out and getting in touch with us directly. And if you're an owner and you're watching this and you have a condominium that you would rent out here, that you'd like to rent out here, get in touch with us. No problem. We'll work with you and we'll put you on to our agent.
I would say, Susan, and originally when we came here, you know, it was my first time. So, hey, I don't know about I'm going to rent anything over the internet. I think we'll come and see what's available. So we had rented in a different complex for up to 3 months, but we only stayed a month because we got the heck out of there. But because of the channel and the trust factor you have with Cooper, you could feel safe in renting just over from Canada. You know what I mean? And
thanks for that, Brooke.
Yeah, well, no, they'd be happy. You know what I mean? There's no surprises. Let's say you're getting what's advertised, so you could trust that and do that.
I think really appreciate it, Bill.
Pat Goodman, hi guys. How about health insurance?
Yeah, we just discussed that earlier, and we have actually made 2 health insurance videos already. Go back through the channel. I made one when I bought Darlene's health insurance. I got hers through a Thai company. And then I made another video about AXA health insurance and what they offer here. And I wanted to make the final video, but again, I'm still having problems getting the gentleman to do the video with me, as he's extremely busy and very popular out here. But it will happen. But I've told everybody the plan that we've chosen and why we've chosen it. And that plan is called Pacific Cross, because they'll insure you up to the day you die. If you live to 99 years old, 100 years old, they'll still continue insuring you. A lot of insurance companies will kick you off when you're 80, 85. So, or you have something major happen to you. Pacific Cross will keep you all the way through. So that's a plus.
Roy Gold, a well-known English YouTuber, Kevin, Thailand, used to do meetups at the Hangover Bar once a week. It was very popular.
And there you go. I've never heard of the Hangover Bar. I don't know how big it is.
Ronnie, morning, Coop and Brooke. Read mosquitoes. I give them 2 to 3 warnings, let them land, start drawing blood, and then splat them. Am I doing something wrong?
No, yeah, don't let them land. Get them while they're in the air.
Don't let them drop.
I can't see them. They're like microscopic. They're so small. They're like to give you an example of how big they're like a piece of rice.
Yeah.
If you can imagine one little piece of white rice, that's how big.
And you don't feel them land, so that's the one thing.
Yeah, and I don't have any problems with them. They don't bother me like they do in the West.
Alfa Romeo, gents, Bangkok bank transfer and ATM max limit is only 50K. They advised me I have to personally walk into the bank for an increased limit. Your thoughts? Is this correct?
Absolutely, and I had to do it myself. We booked a cruise ship for mine and Darlene's honeymoon, which we're going on the 22nd. I tried to do the wire transfer and it wouldn't let me because it exceeded the limit. It was very easy. I walked into the bank. I was in there maybe 10 minutes. I'd at the counter. The woman says, we just have to do a 3-part verification system where we're going to scan your face into the system so it recognizes that it's you. And I thought, fantastic. So they did that. And then I was able to slide the bar over to whatever maximum I wanted. All the way up and past 1 million baht. If I had that in my account, I could set that as my limit. And that's perfectly normal here. It's for your protection, brother. So you have to go in and request it and they'll do it for you. And then you got it for life. You don't have to request it again. And you can move the bar up and down your choice to what limit you want. If you want it just for the 1 day to make a large transaction, you can do that. And then you can slide it back down for your security because it needs your face scan before you can change it on your phone. So plus, in my opinion, Romeo.
Wendy at Thomas Frederico. I'm very happily married.
There you
Good,
go.
Wendy.
And thank you. Good for you, Wendy. And
Happy
your
wife,
husband.
happy life.
There you go.
Alfa Romeo, new bank rule as of last March or April? Question mark. Don't know when it came in.
There was a new bank rule that came in, but they're still able to do it on tourist visas. You can still do it. You just have to have a certain amount of days left on your visa. And I believe Singh explained that quite well in his video.
John Vinsky, what about Hua Hin?
I've been past Hua Hin. I've never stopped in Hua Hin. I think we stayed the night in a hotel on the way back from our motorbike trip, 808 kilometers. Watch the video. It was fantastic in 2 days on a motorbike. And we stopped in Hua Hin. It's not a bad place. It's a nice place. A lot of
bot buses there,
but there's no bot buses. And that gets a lot of people right there because they want the cheap transportation to get around.
You see the bot buses here, it's full of expats.
Always full of expats. Yeah. So
10 baht for
there's good things and bad things. It's a little bit quieter. It is on the beach, but it's the other side of the bay here in Thailand. And the good part about it is it's quieter. They do have the they do have the nice restaurants and stuff like that, and the condominiums there. But the bad part is there's no bot buses.
No. And smaller area, like
so
not as much choice maybe as here.
It is smaller than here. Yeah.
Thomas Frederico, and I'm so happy you are. I was just kidding. I hope you get the opportunity to meet both you and your husband yourself. Talking about Wendy.
Yeah. And thank you for that retraction, Thomas. Appreciate it.
Derek McClintock. Hey guys, listening in the gym in Scottsdale, Arizona. Keep up the great work.
And keep up the great workout. So, and don't let us put you off your workout, get you laughing, and all of a sudden you trip on the treadmill. So, concentrate on what you're doing, brother. And thank you for listening.
HG, besides location, what's the difference between Nha Jom Tiem and Jom Tiem?
They're neighbors, just like we are from Pattaya. We're 2 miles away from Pattaya, and Nha Jom Tien is 2 miles away from us. So we're right in the middle between the two. There isn't much difference, except there's no bot bus in Nha Jom Tien. So you just have to walk up the beach a little bit. So what? It's like 300 yards. It's, people make it out that it's, oh, wow, it's so far away. It's Nha Jom Tien. No, it's not. A lot of these condos that you find out there, for example, the Riviera Monaco is a fantastic condo. We got quite a few subscribers that like it, and several that have already moved in there. And they're saying, Coop, I walk 10 minutes on the beach. I'm on the beach road in Jom Tien. I get on the bus. Easy peasy.
I remember our first time we went down there to Del Mare, I think was the condo we were looking at. And it was quite a ride on the bike. No.
You're thinking of Bank Saray.
Oh, sorry.
We're talking Nha Jom Tien. I know where you're at, but I was listening.
Take it back.
Yeah. So Nha Jom Tien is just literally down the road from us. It's not far at all. A lot of the condominiums there do have shuttle service. And what they'll do is they'll take you from the condo, free of charge, of course. They'll take you from the condo and they'll take you to Beach Road in Jom Tien, where you can get on the bot bus, and they run the service like 4 or 5 times a day, absolutely free. So fantastic. And that is the difference. It's just a little bit quieter than Jom Tien. So you don't have the loud bars there, which is a plus in my opinion. And the beaches are, have less people on them. So you sort of have the beach to yourself, which is another plus. And, they do have beautiful condos out there. They're similarly priced to Jom Tien because they're all neighbors. So Pattaya, Jom Tien, and Nha Jom Tien, there's not much difference between the prices in the condominiums. I can find them there for $15,000. I can find them here for $15,000. And I can find them in Pattaya for $15,000 a month. But if you want to go for the nicer ones, then you're going to pay more. But all depends on your budget.
I was thinking of Bank Saray, which would be the next one out.
Yeah, that was the one that's 30 minutes away. That's yeah. But Nha Jom Tien, no, it's not far at all as well. And there's not much difference between them. It's just a couple, about 500 yards maximum, depending where you're living in Nha Jom Tien to Jom Tien. So no, half a mile.
Gary Hart, do you know of expats that have chosen to forego driving and instead rely on bus, cabs, Bolt, etc.? Is it practical in your opinion? Absolutely.
Most of our subscribers,
Yeah.
Gary. I have to be honest with you. Most of our subscribers use the bus daily.
Yeah.
A lot of the women, well, all of the women. I don't know any of the single women that are here in our community that actually drive a moped. None of them. They all ride the bus and they go to the malls and they have fun. They go to the salon or whatever and enjoy themselves. They like to go out and enjoy themselves. Go out for a coffee on the beach or whatever. They're having a fantastic time, and I would say probably about 70 to 80% of our subscribers are all relying on the bus.
Yeah,
and using
and
it.
Bolt,
it's fantastic.
You know, and
there's Bolts as well, which is
it's
cheap.
so cheap here.
Yeah, it's like 10% of the price of Uber in the West.
Well, we took the Bolt to the Kenny G concert. You know,
and how much did that cost?
150 baht, so like $4.
$4
for 4 of us.
Yeah,
so we
so
split
$1 each.
Yeah,
wow.
Like, hello.
Yeah, hello. You know, dirt cheap. So there you go. Quite a lot of people do use the Bolt bus.
Wendy at Frederico sounds good.
There you go. She agrees. It'd be great to meet up.
That's our plan.
Yeah. Don't use the drive. If you can use the bus and Bolt here cheap as anything.
The Buddy Show worldwide. Jerry, I have 2 hip replacements. No motorbikes for me. I use Bolt.
Yep. And there you go. The Bolts are very, very cheap.
Yep. Roy Gold, no vaccine available for dengue fever, as far as I know, unfortunately. Okay, well, I didn't know that.
I don't know. I'm gonna definitely ask about that, Roy. Yeah. It's added to my list. My wife in there, the moderator, will be taking notes, and we will definitely look into it and find out what there is available here in regards to that in Thailand.
Dan B, thanks for info reinvestments. I'm also leaving my advisor. Surprised to hear that no VPN needed to connect to Canadian Bank. I'm also with TD. Yeah, no, it's the other thing I'll tell you, Dan, is download the TD app for authenticating. Okay, so in other words, they want to get a hold of you either on a phone call, a text message, or you can use the TD Authenticate app. You know, I got it. I'm on app also. It was in the the App Store, because that's mainly what I use, and it authenticates that it's you. So if you don't have the app, then they'll want to connect with you through a text message or a phone call to, and not every time, like this, maybe every 5th or 10th time I log in, they'll want an authentication to see, it's me. So, yep, works fine.
But I wouldn't do it on open Wi-Fi. I do it on a secure, I wouldn't connect to, say, for argument's sake, a coffee shop's Wi-Fi and do it.
No,
I would do it on my home Wi-Fi or on my network on the phone, just to be super safe.
Yeah, which you need a password to connect. No, I don't do any of that on any other Wi-Fi than my internal one there.
And I like mine. It's got the 3-point identification factor. So first I got to put in a PIN. Then I got to put in a password. Yeah. And my password's 8 words long. So good luck guessing it, everybody out there. Or a person that likes to crack passwords. Mine's 8 words long, and they're super long words. They're not small words. And then on top of that, I have my face identification system.
Yeah, mine's fingerprint and password.
Yeah. So I mean,
you'll find over here
that is super, super safe.
When you're looking at your investing, it's nighttime. I mean, it's daytime back in the West when the markets are open, but it's basically nighttime here. So, I'm getting on there at, 9 o'clock at night to start half hour before market opens, and, 9:30, and I'll probably stay up till maybe 11, so an hour and a half of the market. And then, maybe 3 hours later, I'm getting up for the washroom and checking the markets again. So, yeah. Anyways, you're not outdoors or anywhere at a coffee shop doing that. That's my point. Bachelor Biology. There's somebody new. Good evening, gentlemen.
And good evening, Bachelor Biology. Good to see you again, brother.
Thomas Federico. Speaking of hearing your neighbors through the walls, I've seen a YouTube video on that being an issue at the Riviera buildings. Have you? How about your building?
Our building is not bad.
I haven't heard any issues here.
No, all I hear is the builders finishing off some of the rooms that aren't finished yet, because this building just opened this year in February. So they still have several rooms that they have to finish with putting everything in the kitchens, the TVs, and the beds, and all that. So we do hear them from time to time, but again, that's only during daylight hours. They finish work at 5 o'clock, and you hear nothing.
Once in a blue moon, maybe a party. But really, here, if you're outdoors, like we've been in the, they come at 10 o'clock, say, "Okay, guys, time to quiet it down." So
that's great. So
good.
They do care about everything, but some of the newer ones, the walls are a lot thinner.
Yeah,
and the older ones are thicker walls. It's
True.
just something that you want to deal with. Those with thinner walls are like the big skyscraper buildings, I like to call them here, and they've got a heck of a lot of facilities there that are communals, so everybody can use it. And most of the people are sitting out there rather than sitting in their condos and only use the condo for going to sleep.
Yeah.
Because everything's there, and so they don't mind being in the shoebox because they have all that open space to associate with other people. You get the swimming pools, the gyms, the games room, the library, all this other stuff that they've got there.
Facilities
so
are
some
dynamite.
of the facilities are off the hook. So and they're loving
James in the Riviera, and the only thing he mentioned to me was the parking issue there at times.
Yeah, the limited amount of parking. He's got a problem with.
Parks his bike in his spot and then moves the bike around later when he gets back. But no problem with the noise that the mentioned.
No, I haven't had any problem here. As a matter of fact, everybody that's moved into our District Grand 2 condominium here, community, is it's so quiet here. We love it.
Well, remember Bobby?
Super quiet. Yeah.
Bobby said he hadn't slept in 5 years in the Philippines
because of the roosters and the dogs and the loud motorbike.
So.
He said he got here. He said his first night, he said he slept all the way through. He didn't even wake up. So there you go.
SS, morning, everyone. I will be arriving and jumped in on December 1st. What's a good coffee house breakfast place? After travel, a great breakfast would be great to start off my second trip to Thailand the right way.
Okay, one of the best out here, in my opinion, is Cheap Charlie's.
Cheap Charlie's.
I love their coffee. I love their breakfast. It's absolute fabulous.
Nicky's is
another one. It's on Soy Bacau in Pattaya. It's got aircon, which is the plus for us, and it does a 99 baht breakfast.
Yeah.
So a really good deal on there, but you have to have it before, what is it, 11 o'clock? I think
actually before 1 o'clock.
Before 1,
yeah,
okay,
so
before 1.
All day.
Yeah. So you can turn up there at 11 o'clock if you had a late night, and, or 12 o'clock, and still get that 99 baht breakfast. So they are very good. As far as coffee shops out here, our personal favorite is
Amazon
coffee, which is the Thai coffee, and it is fantastic. It is super, super good. I would personally
as good as Starbucks for half the price or less.
I think it's better.
Yeah,
I'd go there above Starbucks any day of the week and twice on Sunday.
Gary Hart, of all the videos I've seen in ever see a police patrol or fire department or ambulance, any info on public safety infrastructure, paramedic level, pre-hospital care? You see ambulances here, but I don't see fire department vehicles on the roads. Must not be fires.
There's not a lot of fires.
No, and the police patrols, I mean, am I missing something? Or
no, there's what you'll find is on quite a lot of the big roads, and especially on Jomtien Beach Road and Pattaya Beach Road, they have police stations there.
Okay.
And then you have the tourist police always roaming around at night. Yeah. We just haven't experienced it, you and I, because we don't go into Pattaya at nighttime, do we?
No.
But you will go around Pattaya at nighttime, you'll see the tourist police with the jackets on, tourist police walking around. And we have seen a couple of them on Jomtien Beach Road at night when we went out for a meal.
And the checkpoints we've seen,
they got the regular
I've been stopped
police
twice,
checkpoints.
But they're on obviously a couple bikes parked, and there's maybe 4 officers, and you're pulled over. They're in hiding spots where you can't get by. You got to pull over. But that's about the only patrols I recall.
Yeah, but this area is an extremely safe area to live.
Yeah.
So you don't really get a harassment by the police here in Jomtien.
No.
Totally different. You'll get stopped on your motorbike if you're driving a bike or a scooter on their checkpoints, but then they're checking everybody, and it's not harassment.
No,
it's what they do. They're checking to make sure everybody's got a license.
Yeah,
and they're legal to drive here. So, and they're wearing helmets, and and they're driving safe. You can't blame them. That's what they do, and they're trying to keep the country safe. And I think it's a plus. So, yeah, as far as public safety infrastructure, they've got it all here. The tourist police is exactly that. It's tourists, it's expats helping the police as police volunteers, as tourist police. And they are there to help you if you ever have any problem. They're fantastic because they're expats like you and I that are doing it, volunteer work, helping the police department. So, definitely plus there.
Thomas Frederico, what is the cost on renting a car monthly?
Okay, it depends on the size of the car you want. We have seen several cars out there. What's that one with the digital sign that we keep?
The digital sign in low season was 8,000 baht per month.
There you go.
And I'll guarantee it'll be the same car, 12,000 baht per month.
In high season.
In high season, because it is. Now, there'll be probably plus, for whatever reason, the car companies tend to want the rentals to do that. And it'll be the basic car. So they'll be trying to upsell you. But, hey, if you're renting for more than a month, you probably maybe get a deal even.
It was like we did with King when we rented the motorbikes. We wanted to rent it long term. Yeah. So instead of him giving us the monthly rate, he gave us like a 30% discount on top of it because we're renting it for 3-4 months. So fantastic.
But you can rent for a week here. You can rent the car for a day if you wanted. They have obviously the different rates for you. So, but obviously the longer you rent, the better.
The cheaper it gets.
The cheaper it'll get.
Yeah.
Ronnie, at Wendy, all the condos I've seen in Lumping Beach are small, 28, 29 meters. That is small. Good pool, cheap, low season to negotiate, 7K to 7.5K for yearly contract. Good price, but small units.
Yeah, that's.
I don't think I'd want to go that small. These are 35. This is
about
this
perfect.
Is ideal. Yeah,
I wouldn't go any smaller than this.
No, I was in that size of unit in the Philippines, and boy, when you get in here after being in that, you realize, no, I don't want to go back.
Actually, Darlene and I are moving this weekend.
Oh,
yeah, we're moving on Friday upstairs to the 2-bedroom.
Back to the Philippines, or
no, Philippines is not on the cards for me. But no, we are careful. That guy's working out. He's going to fall down on the treadmill. No, we are moving to the 2-bedroom upstairs. Why are we moving to the 2-bedroom? Because I'm trying to get my mom over for Christmas, and then also the kids over for next year. So we're moving to the 2-bedroom.
So is this one already rented?
Yeah, Jeep's already got somebody that wants this one.
Wow.
That wants our apartment that we're in right now.
Come
so for Saturday's live stream, you're going to see the setup's going to look a bit different because we're going to be in the 2-bedroom rather than this 1-bedroom we're in now.
Interesting to see.
Yeah.
Wendy, hi Nong, can't wait to meet you.
There you go. Shout out to Nong from Wendy.
Tommy Lee, come on guys, 85 watching, 55 likes. Hit the like button.
Thanks for the update, Tommy. I don't know how many we got. But it is really appreciated. What's it do? It doesn't cost you a penny, but at the end of the day, it boosts our channel on YouTube. The more likes we get, the more they share it out to more people. So, and that's how our subscriber count goes out, by the amount of thumbs up that y'all give.
Nong Sinanta, hi Wendy, me too. Welcome to sunny days soon. Thomas Frederico, I'm seeing 67 likes on my end. Yeah, it varies. I know when I hit the like button on some videos, live stream, and you watch, you're on for an hour, it doesn't change. So somehow
I don't know how it works. I honestly don't.
My Apple.
Excuse me.
And Throckmorton, my tablet shows 52 likes. Yeah, they're all going to be different.
Yeah.
Sal, there's Sal. Good morning from Bang Saray. I was wondering what you had on the largest fireworks show in Pattaya this weekend. I hear it is a 5-nation display. Wow. Didn't know that.
No, me either. I know we went to Kenny G on the weekend, but what he says, I was wondering what kind of information you had on the largest fireworks show in Pattaya. So this coming weekend. I have no information on it yet. I really don't. We've been so busy with the channel. But thank you for the update, Sal. I'll definitely look into it.
Check it out.
And see what time it starts and where
fireworks. So it should be interesting if it's that big.
Oh, see, especially if it's a 5-nation display. It's going to be fantastic.
What's the holiday? Is it,
it's just the things they do for the foreigners.
Good.
Yeah.
Sal's new in Bang Saray, by the way.
Yeah, he's just moved down there this week.
Yeah.
So we saw him the day before he left. And had a long chat with him and his best buddy, who's also named Sal.
Hopefully
we call him the Sal brothers.
Visits us,
They're both fantastic. I really love him. He likes to bust my chops.
One from Detroit,
in the videos, in the comments. So he's an absolute great guy, Sal.
Nong Sinetta at John Vinsky. Hua Hin is very quiet. It's more peaceful than Pattaya. Big beach, waterfall, mountains, etc. Can cross to Chan Am, where I was born. My family was around Chan Am and Hua Hin. Okay, well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Gary Hart, can you ship boxes of goods from the USA to Jomtien like you could to the PI, or would Thai customs restrict such shipments?
No, you can. And people do. And what they do is they ship it via sea freight. Air freight can be very expensive. Yeah, as long as you're not shipping any banned items in there. See, for example, don't ship an Uzi machine gun, for Christ's sake. You'll be deported and be in jail before you can say Swiss Family Robinson. But as long as you're not shipping any banned items in there, no meats or cheeses or milks or something like that, that can bring infection in the wildlife here in Thailand, then they'll pretty much allow it. A lot of people order on Amazon and buy things from America, or different sites to buy things around the world. Darlene and Jackie, they like using the internet too for ordering from overseas, and Lazada is one of the great ones, and people do ship it over. I've had quite a few people that have shipped some of their stuff over that they just couldn't do without, like a record collection or something like that,
specific,
that was valuable to them, memorabilia, and they wanted to ship it over, and they did. So yeah, you can. But if you're going to be shipping a car or a motorcycle, you're going to get hit with 300% import tax. So be warned on that one.
Everyone uses the Lazada here in Shopee. I mean, every day I'm seeing people walking with parcels. So my point is, a lot of the stuff you think you want to pack and bring, you can actually get here probably just as cheaper than shipping it. Nong at Gary Hart, you need to pushing them hard to leave your custom out, otherwise must paying daily extra cost. Okay. Nong again at HG. Not Jomtien is very quiet. They're having soys, small roads. They are more exclusive hotels, resorts around there.
Okay. Yeah, it is. It is definitely quieter than Jomtien.
Wendy, an emergency room visit for dentist with a dislocated finger costs us $5,000 with insurance. Okay.
Wow. And that is a lot. So yeah, over here, you'd be looking at 5,000 baht. Instead of $5,000 with zero insurance. So there you go. That's a big, huge difference. Probably less than that. I would probably say it would be less than 5,000 baht with a dislocated finger. Yeah.
Like 3,000, 2,000
baht, not dollars.
Dan B, when you went to the emergency room, how long of a wait was it? As you know, it could be 12 to 24 hours before you're seen. As I'll be 63 next year, that is one of the reasons I want to go to Thailand. Like, I walked in there, remember you took
I was there.
Me, would thank him, and walk in, had my passport, gave it to the lady right away. I'm into the room. First thing they want to do is an x-ray, just check it out. They could see the scrapes, right? That was quick, right away into the x-ray room, right away out, back onto a bed in the I guess not the OR, but whatever room where they're gonna dress you and all that. And I wasn't even in the bed 5 minutes.
No.
They've got the scan, everything's fine. The nurse is in, starting to clean the wounds and starting to dress them. So I was amazed how quick and professional it was.
Yeah, I mean, I stood there beside you, and it was very quick. I even had time to shoot off to the mortician and book an appointment for Brooke on Wednesday.
I didn't want to let go of my hand. Why? Naughty boy.
We got a great sense of humor, me and Dad here, and he keeps calling me Junior. I call him Dad.
Nong again. Jomtien Beach, more traffic, especially weekends. Many Thai tourists from Bangkok, a lot of activities, beach beds, seats, jet ski, banana boats, restaurant, bars, etc.
Yep.
Jeff Sigler, greetings, Cooper from Denver, Colorado.
And welcome, Jeff, and thank you for joining the live stream. Really appreciate it, bro.
Denver beat my Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, my Buffalo Bills too.
Goal. Yeah. Thomas Frederico, awesome. Info on my a la carte medical insurance question, boys. I'm going to assume the same would apply to dental and vision. Huge Kenny G fan. You boys getting me pumped.
And that's great that they had that jazz festival for the weekend.
Well, that's not Kenny's first time here.
No, he's been here many times.
Yeah, and he was speaking some Thai up front there, and they're all clapping for him, the Thais in the crowd anyways. So
yeah, I think he knew one sentence, but he got stuck on the words halfway through.
But you could tell it was rehearsed, but he'll be back.
Yeah,
I could see that being an annual event for Kenny.
Yeah. So fantastic there. And they do have lots of events. Like Sal was saying just a second ago, there's going to be a fireworks show.
Yeah.
Five Nations fireworks show this weekend. So fantastic. I love it when they do these.
Joel, I'll write a 1. I'm not bothered, Al. That is another story. He says he's already itchy.
For the rest of the
mosquitoes.
Yeah.
And Throckmorton. Ban La Lisa organization for elders facilities throughout Thailand. Okay.
And there you go. That's a great one to know about.
Yep.
Thanks for that, Ann.
Thomas Frederico. Wendy had to take my daughter to ER a few years back for a severe UTI, and it was also $5,000 US. Crazy.
Wow.
Well,
that is a lot.
Yeah. See, it's totally different
out
in
here.
The States. Yeah, like Canada's free healthcare, but you wait. You know what I mean? Something like that, even in the ER, you'd be waiting hours in Canada.
Oh, you'd be doing the same in England and America.
Yeah. So even if there's nothing wrong with you, but you got trouble, they'd send you to the ER. So there's people in there kind of, I think, wasting time and effort maybe. But yeah, anyways, the State's totally different. Like you pay for your health care there, and if you ain't got insurance, look out. And a different system.
Yeah, that is crazy. Wow, for a UTI, urinary tract infection. Yeah. That is a crazy.
I just think here with the healthcare facilities I've seen and being comparing them to the West, it's as good as far as equipment and setup.
Definitely.
And the people are just as caring, if not more, maybe here, because they're not overworked and overstressed. You can tell that. And there's oodles of them. And the cost is, in my opinion, ridiculously cheap compared to the West. So they're doing something right here.
Yeah. And they got the same equipment, and they all speak fantastic English in the hospital. The nurses, the doctors all speak fluent English. So it's a plus in my book. I give it actually 6+ is my highest rating. I love Bangkok Hospital. I think it's the best thing going here since sliced bread.
I went there to
I really do.
One of my meds, thyroid medicine, levothyroxine replaced. And the nurse, when I told where the floor, and I went up there, registered, and the nurse came out to get some information. Oh, you take the same medicine I take. Go to Jomtien Hospital, they're cheaper.
No, go to Bangkok Hospital, they're cheaper.
I was at Bangkok.
Oh, they're at Bangkok.
Yeah, she sent me to Jomtien to do the order because that's where she buys hers.
Ah, okay.
So, I mean, great people to tell you that. You know what I mean? They're they're not out for.
But then I've been to Jomtien Hospital, and they say, we don't have your medication here. You need to go to Bangkok.
Well, they did have mine there, and it was obviously cheaper, although, I took her word for that. But I've been to Jomtien Hospital. And, no, sir, you have to go down there. Like when I went in for the ear, I originally went to Jomtien. No, sir, we don't have the specialist. You got to go to Bangkok. So depends what you need.
Yeah, but Bangkok's got it all. I love Bangkok Hospital. It's fantastic.
Thomas Frederico, how about Amazon Prime? I get so many things delivered from Amazon. Any restrictions on product items that are deliverable? You can get Amazon here, but
you can get
the full catalog. There's certain items you can get free with the Prime, but I to be honest, I haven't ordered Amazon Prime, but.
No,
the girls are using Shopee and Lazada is maybe it's cheaper.
Amazon Prime, that's the TV station, isn't it?
No, Amazon Prime is the free shipping with Amazon.
Oh, right. Okay.
You do get thrown benefits. It's a membership.
Right.
You pay for it, but you get free shipping, quicker shipping, supposedly other benefits like the TV's thrown in, the football's thrown in. But I haven't, and I have Amazon Prime, but other than the football, I don't really order from it.
Okay. But no, I do know people that do order from Amazon regularly, and they don't have a problem at all. I met a guy here. He's been here 30 years in Thailand. Imagine someone in the Philippines 30 years. Unheard of.
No.
But this guy's been here 30 years, absolutely loves it. Really, really nice guy. He was a German guy, very friendly. And I met him while I was getting the tires upgraded to the off-road tires for the pickup truck, so we'd be able to tow the jet ski when we go up to the lakes. And anyways, he was very, very friendly. And he says he absolutely loves Thailand, and he's always ordering off of Amazon, and he's never had a problem with anything.
Wow, I gotta
He
check
says
that
the
out.
only thing that you have to check with them, he says there's a set, if you order over a certain amount, then the shipping is free.
Okay.
Up to a certain amount. Okay, so it's sort of, I think it's like between, if you order over $200, the shipping's free, but you can only order up to a maximum of $500 that Thailand will allow you, or something like that per purchase. So, you know, that was the way he explained it to me. I've never used Amazon here, so I really don't know.
I haven't either.
But he said he had never had a problem getting any of his deliveries. He was able to order what he wants. He likes his German stuff that he uses to out here, and he said he was able to get it, no problem. You know,
well, maybe I'll have to go and check that out. You know, Jackie, I don't really order a lot, but Jackie does, and it's always Shopee or Lazada. Now, maybe that's because they're used to that from the Philippines. They're not used to
what they use mostly here in the Asia.
Yeah,
they use Shopee and Lazada above Amazon.
Yeah,
it's a lot cheaper.
Okay, well there you go.
It's a lot cheaper. Yeah.
Nong, elderly care here all over Thailand now. One I knew, the English owner at Hua Hin, and a new branch in Chiang Mai. Hopefully Pattaya soon.
Yeah, so and that's coming. What we were talking about earlier. Yeah, thank you, Nong.
Go ahead.
Thomas for Federico, car can rental from 12,000 baht plus, depending which model and brands. Yeah. And Thomas Federico, Thailand, we're using Lazada plus Shopee. Most products come from China factories, so very cheap. Absolutely true.
The Monkey, is a parking spot included in the rentals or purchases?
The parking
not assigned, but they're all, it's included. You don't pay extra.
Yeah, you don't pay any extra for the parking. So when you buy a condominium, it's not like you have to buy, and like in the Philippines, if you want a parking space, you got to pay 1,000,000 pesos for a parking space for your condo. Here, there's no assigned parking. Anybody can park in any of the spaces, and it's fantastic. It's a definite plus for me for Thailand.
Yeah,
in that perspective. So if we park anywhere we want, I can park in Brooke's building. Brooke can park in my building. It's not an issue. We're all in the same complex. So just pick any parking space and park in there. There's no assigned parking, and it's FOC, free of charge.
Yep. Craig 5835. Hi from down under in New Zealand.
And welcome from New Zealand, Craig. Thank you for joining us. Much appreciated.
Evening, gents. I'm looking to buy a 100-room hotel. Do you know of any for sale?
100-room hotel. Let's see. No, sorry, I don't. No. But if you got that kind of money, you're going to love the video that's coming out tonight. It was a 6-bedroom, what I would consider almost a mansion.
Yeah.
It was like a Hollywood Hills sort of house. Fantastic. You got to watch the video. I'm not going to give any spoiler alerts, but oh my God, it was so beautiful.
Go ahead.
Nung says, the Monkey, car, bike, parking are included, rental or buying. Yep, absolutely true.
Sarlina A. Hi, guys. Hope you're doing great. I had a conversation with a foreigner from Finland who had some health issues in cold weather. After moving to Thailand, they magically disappeared. Plus.
And that is another thing. No, I'm not going to put it out. Sorry, I'm not going to put it out. It's another subscriber that I met. His name is also Sal, and I'm going to let him tell your own story. That's why I'm not going to put it out, because he and I are going to do an interview together, and he's got something along those lines, but it's a fantastic story. So rather than spoil it, I'll let him put it out when we do the interview.
Scott Richmond, hello, everyone. Regarding condo purchases, are maintenance fees a one-time fee? Example, a yearly fee, or does it vary depending on the property?
No, you can pay it monthly or you can pay it annually. As far as the condominiums go, a lot of people choose to pay it annually because it's just cheap. It's cheap, you know. I mean, what are we talking about? $1,000 for the year for maintenance fees? pay it, and you're done with it. You don't have to worry about it until next year. So they do vary in prices, and I just threw that figure out there. But yeah, most people out here that buy, they prefer just to pay it annually. Because if you can afford to buy, then you can afford the maintenance fee, obviously, and then you don't worry about it. And if it's like $1,000, say 1,200, keep the math easy, which works out at $100 a month. And instead of renting the place out for 8,000, you put it up to 12,000, and there you go. You got your maintenance fee incorporated back. So whichever way you do it, as far as the rentals are concerned, I asked all the owners that buy the houses out here, look, if you're going to put it on our channel, a lot of our subscribers want to get the best discount possible, and they're willing to pay months in advance. So come on, work with us. And they do bring the prices down. So it's great that they do that. I do negotiate as hard as I can for the channel to get the prices down that are acceptable level for y'all. And maybe that's why we're doing so well. I don't know. I don't know why we're doing so well. Maybe it's my wife's beautiful face or my voice that everybody seems to love and I absolutely hate. So I really don't know in regards to that. But there's the answer to your question, Scott. And thank you for coming on to the live stream. Tonester says, hey, Coop, when you took your motorbike through Hua Hin, etc., did you have to travel the back roads because of the CC restriction on the major highways? And yes, and the restriction is there are no CC allowed motorbikes on the highways here in Thailand. So it doesn't matter if you've got a 2,000 cc bike or a 50 cc bike. It's not allowed on the highways here. So you have to take the back roads. And the back roads were absolutely great because they were at the minimum 2 lanes in both directions. At the maximum, we had 5 lanes coming up from Satayip. And we had 5 lanes of road in both directions, and they weren't the highway. This was just normal roads.
Good
normal
condition roads.
Fantastic.
Oh, good.
I didn't see a pothole in any one of them. Not a single pothole. I was worried about that because I was driving about 100, 120 kilometers an hour, which is between 50 and 70 miles an hour. And I did not see a single pothole. I was surprised. I was looking out for them and, sort of straining my eyes, looking, being like, Cooper, you might want to slow down a bit. If there's a pothole up there, Darlene might get a little bit frayed sitting on her back, we go over a bump. So, but no, I didn't see a single one. The roads were absolutely fantastic. And the Thais, as soon as they have a problem with the road, they're out there, boom, fixing it straight away.
Yeah.
That's why we see the roadworks on patio. Those cables that they got along, the electric cables and the telephone cables that they got alongside the roads, which are big eyesore, everybody sort of hates. They got all the pipes now in Second Road in Pattaya, and they're putting them underground. They're taking them and they're putting them in the pipes and they're digging the holes. And wow, absolutely fantastic. So Thailand, my hat's off to you. And thank you for that, Toaster. Really appreciate it. And now you answer the question. I got to go to the toilet. I'll
Tommy
be right
Lee,
back.
hey guys, I visited Thailand a couple of times on vacation. We used a lot of cash. But as a resident of Thailand, how hard is it to use a credit card? So I've got credit cards and I keep them for emergency. But, the malls take it, 7-Elevens would take it. And a lot of establishments, although, your small restaurants, mom and pop are going to want cash. But mainly because I keep the credit cards for emergency use, let's say, I use my Wise card and I've got it loaded with bot. It's like a debit card. So that's the main one I would use at the malls and, at the 7-Elevens, for example, if I want to conserve my cash. And with me, I usually, I bank at Bangkok Bank and I'll take out maybe 10,000 baht at a time. And, that lasts me, quite a while. So, but that's how I do it. I always like keeping some cash because, again, you're going to use cash a lot of places. For example, I go to the night markets. They use the phones. So I don't know whether they call that Gcash, like in the Philippines or whatever they use it here, the name for it. But they use that to pay. All the Thais do. A lot of the Westerners like myself use the cash to pay. But I haven't set that up app up yet. I think Coop has. And so he's able to pay for it right off his phone. I'm a little too old school. That's too modern for me, but, maybe I'll have to look into it. Jackie's better attuned to that, than even myself. But no, it's not hard to use your credit cards here. I just prefer to use the Wise and keep the credit cards empty for emergency.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, folks.
Nice
I couldn't
smile,
hold
Tommy.
it 2 hours.
Tommy the Tominator. Okay, next one.
Okay.
Craig, 5835. New Zealand in the house. Thailand and I shall be inseparable once I arrive. Love everything about it, and I'm learning Thai online.
That's a plus.
Yeah,
if you can learn basic Thai, it goes a long way. It really
sure
does.
would.
The Thais really appreciate that you're trying.
Craig again, and frequenting my local Thai restaurant to get some practice. Smart idea.
Get used to that spicy food.
Yeah.
Spicy food is good for you. Well-known fact is it clears your arteries out. So it reduces cholesterol.
Good.
Eat spicy, clears your cholesterol, and prevents heart attacks. It's a well-known fact.
I've had some dishes here. I start sweating.
Yeah.
And I'm in aircon.
Yeah. But they are so delicious.
They are.
The Thai food.
Man,
really
they taste good.
Yeah. The more spicy, the better for me.
Tommy Lee, question: is there a bot bus from Beach Road to Big C?
Bot bus from Beach Road to Big C. No, there is not.
There's bot buses on Sukhumvit, right?
On Sukhumvit Road, yes.
And Big C's on that, but you'd have to get to Sukhumvit Road.
But the bot buses that you see are for the kids.
Is that what it is?
For taking the kids to school.
Oh,
they're not
for
for people. So that one, and taking workers to work that work in the factories and stuff like that. But they're privately owned. They're not public.
Okay.
I have seen a couple bot buses go up and down Tepperset Road, and I'm wondering about that because I have seen them. Maybe it's something that people work out with the driver, and hey, there's a group of us who want to go here, take us. But our condominium where we live, Tommy, at Dusit Grand Park 2, they have a shuttle service here that goes 4 times a day, and it goes in a loop. And what it does is it goes up not to Big C, but to Tesco Lotus,
which is similar,
which is bigger than Big C.
Okay.
And I did a video about it on the channel. I think you watched it and commented on that, actually, if I remember right. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyways, it goes up to
Macro,
Big C.
It goes to Macro.
It goes to Macro.
Yep.
It goes to Tesco Lotus, Macro, and then down to Second Road at Jomtien Beach, and then back to Dusit Grand Park. Yeah. So it takes you. So you can get on the bot bus, you do the circuit. And it's great if you do your weekly shopping, and there you go. You put it in the free transport that shuttle bus that they have here, and bring it back. And
I've used it once. It's like a pickup 2 hour later. So, you got lots of time to do your shopping.
Yeah, it's not a rush job.
You're probably not going to hit both places at the same time because there's a distance to walk and you're going to have goods. So you'd pick Macro and get off, or you'd pick Tesco Lotus and get off. You wait your 2 hours and the bus is back.
Yeah.
Also, we've used Bolt to get around there because, if you figure, hey, I got a big order and I want to go now, just use the Bolt. It's so cheap here.
Yeah.
And if you just, want to go there on a scooter, I think it's like 50, 60 baht on a scooter.
Yeah.
So a little bit more than the bot bus, but still you get there directly.
That's just like under $2. So yeah, absolute plus.
Alfa Romeo, I had a few buddies looking for condo rentals during our Xmas holidays. I sent them you Olympus video you made. They all booked. Oh, good. Thanks again, Coop.
And you're very welcome. And thank you for forwarding our videos on to your friends. We really do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Craig, try the wonder drug ivermectin. It loves killing viruses of all types.
Yeah, and that's it. That is here available here in Thailand. I have researched that one.
Nong again. Roy Gold. Of course, Thailand, we have dengue fever vaccine. I will check out how much it costs.
And thank you for that, Nong. Really appreciate it.
Wendy, dengue vaccine, I believe, are for a certain age group or for someone who's already gotten dengue. Tommy Lee, yes, Nong. Yes, bot bus might not direct from Beach Road to Big C Extra. Central Pattaya, or we call Pattaya Klang. Big C South Pattaya to Big C in Pattaya.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of
more
big
than
Steve.
one.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like 6 of them out here, I think, all
Yeah.
told, if I was to count them up. So there are quite a few of them around.
We went to the Big C Extra. Actually, Jeeb recommended that as the biggest one for us, what we were looking for. So, and she was right.
Yeah, it was fantastic. We
Yep.
went around inquiring about internet, didn't we?
Yeah.
At all the different internet retailers out here
They were all
for
there.
the home internet to acquire what the maximum speeds you can get and the prices. And
Yeah.
it was good. It was very good and informative.
Jim Collis, there's a vaccine for dengue, Dengvaxia, given over 12 months, 6 and 12 months.
Okay, there you go. Thank you for the information. See, I'm learning something, and that's what it's great about our channel. A lot of people chime in and you know, give us so much helpful feedback on the live streams and tell us something that we don't know. So thank you for that. Really, really appreciate it.
Nong again at Scott Richmond. Maintenance fee, it's yearly per square meter. As sum of film, 40 baht per square meter, 35 square meters, for example, would be 40 baht per meter times 35 times your 12 months would be your yearly payment. And I think it is yearly. You pay yearly up front.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, look at the calculations, 40 baht, you know, times 35 square meters. I mean, what's that?
That is 1,400 times 12. So you're what, 15.4, I guess? No, 16.8.
So 16,000 baht is
480 baht, 40 bucks a month, roughly.
40 bucks a month.
Yeah.
There you go, dirt cheap. Yeah, very cheap compared to the West.
Are the Bot Bus available later in the evenings? Are the Bolt taxis available 24 hours?
Yes, to both. And to give you some news on the Bot Bus, it runs 24 hours a day. It's nonstop.
Oh, it does?
It does. I've had people
that
have gone out to Pattaya and they've stayed in the bars and the clubs till 2 o'clock in the morning. And the Bot Bus is still running. I had another gentleman. He likes to go out for a jog, and he was jogging, and he was doing that at 4 o'clock in the morning. And he told me the Bot Buses are still running there. He's seen them. Yep, they're nonstop.
Bolts are everywhere.
And the Bolts are 24 hours as well. Yeah. They're like Uber in the West, but only 10% of the price.
Thomas Frederico, thanks so much.
And thank you, Thomas. I think his means Nung. Yeah.
Jay Easy, yes, at Dan B.
There you go. And thank you for the feedback.
Thomas Frederico, Nong.
Yeah, he mispronounced that. Misspelled it.
HG, Nong, thanks for the info. Hope to be there next year. Looking forward to you finding me the perfect place.
There you go. And it'd be great to have you out here.
Dennis L., how long does your international license last in Thailand? Do you have to get a Thai license? Definitely you want to get a Thai license.
You have to get a Thai license. When you get an international license in the West, it's generally for 1 year international license. And when you get here in Thailand, if you're a tourist, then you should be here for 30 days. Yeah. Any more than 30 days, they expect you to get a Thai license because then they consider you no longer a tourist. You're more like a resident.
Yeah.
So if you plan on staying here, and if you're only going to be here a couple of weeks or a month, your international license will suffice, no problem, and you won't have a problem with the police. Just keep your passport on you, or a picture of it on your phone, and your passport in your safe in your hotel or your condo, with your entry stamp to show, hey, you know, I've only been here a week or two, and here's my international license. You're not going to have a problem with that. But if you've been here over a month, they want you to have the Thai license. So, and it's very easy to get if you got an international license. You can go to TikTok Services, who's one of the best out here. They did your license. They did Darlene's license and quite a few of our subscribers' license. And they'll take you down there and get you squared away, and you're in and out in a couple hours. And you got a Thai license.
Yep.
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy, as they say in England.
Thomas Frederico, thanks so much, Nong.
Spellcheck, laughing out loud.
Thomas Frederico, does the car rental include insurance?
Yes, they do. They required under Thai law. They must be insured.
Jay Easy, yes, the Pattaya Beach Firework Festival is this coming weekend, and it will be crowded. Traffic, etc. Enjoy.
And thanks for that, Jay Easy. Now we went
be down at the beach, would it? Pattaya Beach?
It would be. I would. Yeah.
Interesting.
He's just said it's Pattaya Beach Firework Festival.
Okay.
Now we went to meet you at Kenny G when we finished our live stream, and you guys obviously got there before us. What we did is we parked the motorbike. We went in the motorbike. Didn't want to take the pickup truck, thinking exactly that. There's going to be no parking, and it's going to be a nightmare. And we took the motorbike and we just parked in Festival Mall, had no problem, and went out there. And because Festival Mall is right there opposite the beach. So we parked in Festival Mall. It's absolutely free to park in the malls here in Thailand. So plus in that perspective. But we had no problem getting a parking space. There was plenty of parking spaces. We parked there, went and watched the show, came back, got on the bike, and drove home.
Yeah. We got we took the Bolt, as I said earlier, and we got off at Festival Mall. Just walked right through.
Yeah.
Darlene Buchanan, good morning, everyone from District Grand 2. Hope you all have a fantastic day.
And thank you for that, Darlene. And she is our neighbor. They are here now, and they live in here in District Grand Part 2. We met them for the first time on Friday at the meet and greet. So absolutely fantastic. Great people, her and her husband. It was fantastic. And thank you for joining us on the live stream. Normally when we get our subscribers, they move out here. They stop watching Cooper's Thai Adventures. They're here. They're enjoying their own adventure. So they stop watching the channel.
Yeah.
So it is really appreciated when our subscribers move out here and they still participate in the channel and come on the live stream. That is definitely a bonus. And thank you for giving your time up to watch our show. It's really, really, really appreciated.
Sarlina A, about late bot buses. If it's extra late, they might want to drive you exclusively and make you pay more, but they are available all night, just not as often as in the late evening.
Yeah.
Jay Easy, actually the fireworks festival is November 25th and 6th. Okay, so that's 11, 12 days from now.
Okay,
11,
well, I'm going to look into it.
Days,
I'm definitely going to look into it.
Jay Easy, actually the
it says that twice. Don't know why it's popped up twice on my stream here.
Jay Easy, Nong, I highly recommend the Ravindra Hotel and Resort in Nha Jomtien. Excellent facilities, great breakfast rooms, beach, etc.
That would be a great one. I'd love to do some hotel reviews. Something maybe Nung can work on about seeing over the hotels would like us to do a review on their places and show you what they're like and the prices for those that wish to come on a short-term vacation.
Yeah, somebody might be coming for a couple weeks only.
Yeah.
Derek Corenzi, greetings from San Antonio, Texas.
And welcome, Texas in the house, San Antonio. Thank you, Derek, for joining us on today's live stream. Much appreciated.
Roy's from San Antonio.
Yeah, quite a lot of people here from San Antonio.
Ronnie at Thomas Frederico. For car rental, check out Patia Rent-A-Car and Pratamac. Not the cheapest, but 5-star reviews and first-class insurance.
There you go. Thank you for the recommendation, Ronnie. Really appreciate it.
Mark Schaefer, Nong's input on live stream is plus.
4, I give it 6, my highest rating. I like that she comes on here and answers your questions directly so you can hear it from the agent that we deal with. That's Nung right there. And she's writing to you in English so you can see when you email her, she will be able to reply to you and you'll have no problem understanding her.
Patina Dreams, happy day, fellas, from Olympia, Washington. Love the channel. I can't choose between Jomtien and Chiang Mai to retire in. Aside from smoky season, can you convince me Jomtien is better?
Yeah, we got the beach.
Yeah.
Simple. We got the beach here. People say that Chiang Mai is colder than it is here down here in Pattaya. Absolutely untrue.
Yes.
Okay. Chiang Mai is exactly the same as it is here as far as heat and humidity. You actually got to go 2 hours north of Chiang Mai to get the 10 degree.
And it's quiet up there. There's nothing doing in the mountains. So
yeah, Chiang Mai's got a lot of foreigner expats up there, and they built restaurants and things just like they have here. But the difference here is we got the beaches here. We got the bot buses here. We're able to go out and have, and we got the community here. So it's up to you if you want to go up there and enjoy it. I heard Chiang Mai is very beautiful. I've got no complaints about it. I can say nothing bad about the place. Everybody I know that's gone there has enjoyed it. But the reason that people say to me that they like Jomtien so much is there's a retirement community, and we built the channel around and built our own community of expats, and that's what's attracting them. So
we've talked about taking a trip to Chiang Mai.
And we will. We will take a driving trip up there. It'd be after my honeymoon sometime in the new year.
Thomas Frederico at Ronnie, thanks. Jay Easy, would imagine international shipping for Amazon would be quite expensive. Lazada and Shopee are the way to go in Thailand, correct?
I got it.
Okay.
What are you done? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Sarlina A, bot bus will get you almost all over Pattaya, but you might have to change bus 1 or 2 times to get to your destination.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Lazada app, Jay Easy.
And it's a very good app.
Thomas Frederico, Jay Easy. Thanks. Not familiar with Lazada.
Yeah. Lazada laughing out loud. I love how they correct themselves in the chat.
Thomas Frederico, Lazada.
3 times.
Mr. Macau, what is the internet speed and cost per month at your condo?
Free. It is free, absolutely free. And our speed is 1,000 megabyte up, 1,000 megabyte down. If you do it with a LAN cable to your whatever device you're using, we use the Wi-Fi on our router, and we're finding 500 megabytes.
Yeah, 400 to 500.
400 to 500 up and down. So it's super, super fast, and it's provided free.
Yeah.
So plus. Absolutely can't beat it. But I did include in a video that I did in Banks Array AIS. It's got a special price right now. I think it was 300 baht for 500 baht for 500 megabyte up and down, and they'll install it for you. So absolute plus there.
Portable, good deal.
Which is $12 a month for your internet. I mean, you tell me anywhere in the West where you're getting that kind of speed for that price.
Yeah,
I dare you. You're not going to find it. And
Lazada.
He's still coming back with Lazada, and he says laughing out loud. So we'll skip past that.
Dennis L, medical and dental, are they separate or can you bundle it together?
You can bundle it together, but I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't. And even the agent that we deal with, he says, don't do it.
You don't need it. No.
The dental prices out here are so cheap. And the only thing that you're going to get in the insurance is a free cleaning.
Yeah.
That's it. They won't, put a cavity in, or anything like that, or pull your tooth in the insurance that comes with it. So the only thing you're going to get is a cleaning and a checkup. Shoot, I'd rather not have the lower medical insurance and just pay for the dental myself.
That's what the agent recommended, and he's the expert. So.
Yeah.
Alfa Romeo, Dr. Carlo, chip into the Cooperville mansion.
That's funny.
Saeed Amir, I like your videos. It helps me much.
And thank you for that, Amir. Really appreciate it. New guy, thank you for joining us on the live stream.
Ed, if I open a bank account with a retirement visa, then say travel to Europe for 6 months, all is good with the bank account. I just have to redo my visa.
And that is an excellent question for Singh to answer. I don't know the answer to that question.
I think as long as you can maintain the balance in there, you should be fine.
Yeah, your bank account will be fine. I think he's just referring to the visa about going out of the country for 6 months, as long as it's still valid for the
get a multiple entry.
you got a multiple entry, you should be okay. I can't see that you'll have any problem for it. So nope, I wouldn't worry about that too much. But I did make an interview with Singh, and he was also on our live stream, and he put all his details out there. So if you have any questions, get in touch with him. He put his WhatsApp details, his email, his phone number, everything's on there. You can get in touch with him. He's not going to charge you a penny for his time. He's already told me that and said it on the live stream as well. He's more than happy to answer your questions. So reach out to him, and he can tell you 100% definitively better than I can.
Alfa Romeo, Brooke, Prompt Pay app is easy, and almost everyone in Thailand uses it. That's what it's called, Prompt Pay.
Prompt Pay, they call it Scan Pay here, but it's the same thing.
I see it. All the Thais are using their phones to
everywhere you go.
They enter in the thing, and then they just show the vendor, that it went through, and that's fine. The vendor nods, smiles, and away they go.
But it's great because you don't see the long lines at the ATM machines.
No,
everybody's just using the Scan Pay. And if you need to take cash out, for example, you
use the Scan Pay.
Yeah, I use the Scan Pay every day.
I haven't downloaded it yet.
I use the Scan Pay every single day of the week. Yep, every time I go pay for gas for the motorbike, for the pickup truck, jet ski, we go out for food, we go to the market vendors, street vendors, whatever. It's always Scan Pay. It's just
you are a bit of a techie.
It's so easy. It's just so easy.
I'll have to look at it. Gary Hart, great group with lots of great questions, informative answers. Don't forget to give a thumbs up.
And thank you. I don't even know what our count is on the thumbs up. I'll probably get 6 or 7 different answers what it is in their area.
HG, insurance was billed $8K. Our copay was close to $1K for a quick, simple ER visit statewide. Oh, back in the States.
Yeah, wow. That's a lot. 8,000
1,000
copay.
was the copay.
Yeah, that is a heck of a lot. And what's yours over here? What did you work yours at?
40,000 baht. So
40,000.
$1,200 a year. But I'm 70, so my rates obviously are up there. So
Yeah.
I pay the first 1,200.
And that's only if you're staying overnight in the hospital.
Yeah, or
yeah, for your day visits.
Yeah,
I mean,
day visits,
it's paying yourself, and it's cheap as chips, as you know. Yeah. So absolutely fantastic there. So that's a great way to get your prices down.
Tommy Lee, yes, Cooper, I did ask prior. You have a good memory. You were more detailed this time.
And thank you.
Tommy
No problem. I do remember certain people, but I am terrible with names. I remember the faces on their thumbnails, like Tommy's got his face there smiling. I remember them more than I do the actual names. So,
yeah, you're not good with names. He called me Dad. Jesus.
That's all right. I call Jackie Mom, your wife.
Nong again. Fireworks 24, 25 November coming soon.
Thank you for that, Nong. And let's see if we can get some while you're on here, Nong, on the live stream. Let's see if we can get some hotels that are willing for us to go in and make a video and do a review on the hotel for our subscribers. I think it'd be a good idea for the channel.
Thomas Federico, outside of your meet and greets for your channel, are there any other expat gatherings, dinners, golf outings, fishing trips, etc.?
Yes, and Thomas, if you're a subscriber, go on to our Facebook group. We have a live chat section in there, and everybody's arranging to meet up with people. Say, hey, I'm going here. Anybody want to join us? And that's the way they do it. And they're having a great time. People are going out playing golf. People are going out on boat trips. People going out shopping at the markets or the malls, and they got a group of people going with them, and that's how they do it, and they're enjoying it here. And that's why we created the community on Facebook and also the chat group, so you can talk to each other live, and not a problem. Make your own arrangements, and people will come and join you that are interested in the same thing. And you can also paste about it in the group, say, hey, anybody want to interested in doing some badminton? Let's go do some badminton together. There's plenty of indoor places out here for that. So very easy. Come on and join the Facebook group.
Chris Foster, hey, Three Amigos. I've read that professionals do not recommend the dengue fever inoculation all for foreigners coming to Thailand. Do not recommend. Okay.
Well, you know what? I take all that with a piece of salt, Brooke. I really do. There's been so many different health recommendations over the years. Some people say, what was one of ones going back? I mean, we're going back a few years ago now, and they were saying all this time, eat this food. It's really good for you. And then all of a sudden they come out, and a couple years later, don't eat it. It's not that good for you. And they changed their mind, going up and down as like a yo-yo. In my
did that
opinion.
In the West with butter.
Yeah,
butter's okay. Then it's not.
Then
it's
bad
okay.
for cholesterol.
Yeah,
and everybody is different.
Yeah,
everybody's body is different. Some things. I mean, I'm type 2 diabetic, for example. If I go to a dentist and they give me a local anesthetic and they want to pull a tooth or give me a root canal or something like that, it doesn't work on me. They give me the local in my mouth, and I still feel every single thing. Yeah. And it doesn't work. I have to be physically put to sleep. If not, I feel all the pain. And that is one of the downsides of being a type 2 diabetic. I don't know whether it's a medication side effect that us diabetics take that counteracts it, and the Novocaine doesn't work. I have no idea. But everybody's body is different. You go to the dentist, you get a shot in the mouth, you don't feel a thing when they pull your tooth. Me, shots don't work. So, like I say, everybody is different. I've had people that do take the inoculation for dengue fever, no problem. The flu shot, for an example. In Kuwait, when I was working for the United States military, we had to have the flu shot every year as a requirement. You couldn't refuse it. Yeah. Some people would have the flu shot, they're fine. Me, I get the flu shot, I'm sick for 3 days straight after. I couldn't go to work for 3 days. I am literally sick at home. So, I think go with your own opinion. There's plenty of forums out there, and they'll tell you straight, I had it, it worked great for me, or I had it and it didn't work great for me. Some people come over here and they get a case of Dilly Belly because they're not used to the food over here when they come over. Some people come here and they get nothing wrong with them, and they say it's absolutely great, and they don't get Dilly Belly, as I like to call it. I'm not going to say the word out. Some people may be eating on the live stream, but so yeah, it's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, I don't care for the vaccinations myself. Bedtime for Bongo. Thank you and have a great day. God bless.
And
Wendy.
who's Bongo? And thank you for that, Wendy. Maybe it's the dog. Okay.
Dennis L., my wife and I are going to retire there soon. Do you have to give up your license from the States in order to get a Thai license? Thank you in advance.
No, they only want to see it and make a copy of it.
Yeah.
That's it. They give you your license back.
Still got my Canadian one.
I've still got mine. So I've still got my stateside license and I still got my British license. So I've got both.
Ronnie, have a great day, guys and gals. Thanks, Coops and Brooke.
And thank you all. We've been on here quite a long time, almost 3 hours now.
Okay.
Good morning from Jomtien, Malankatea, and thank you very much. I know I pronounced that wrong. Darlene's always corrected me on it, but it was great meeting you last Friday. We're going to zip through these because we got to be wrapping this up. We're almost here 3 hours
Sanctuary.
now.
Just a quick congratulations on the 5K milestone, gentlemen. Well done and deserved. Yep.
And thank you. We owe it to all our subscribers. Thank you for that so much.
Easy. Dental clinics in Thailand are fantastic. $30 for proper cleaning. Excellent facilities and appointment next day. Don't have to wait 3 to 6 months like the West.
And that's another great plus. Thank you for that, Jay.
Thomas Frederico, thanks, boys, for everything tonight, along with amazing people in this community. Again, my apologies, Wendy and Dennis. My question of Wendy was purely in jest. I wouldn't think of disrespecting anyone.
And thank you for that, Thomas.
Jay-Z, Coop, you're excited for the new Call of Duty coming out in the near future.
Oh, heck yes, I am. I can't wait. I love those games. I am a gamer through and through.
Thomas Frederico, thumbs up, 99 on my end. Well,
that's good. 99 thumbs up. Perfect.
Let's make it 100. Ronnie at Thomas, I think Nong is single.
And she is. She keeps saying to us that she's single.
Look out. Thomas Frederico, Ronnie, stop laughing. Tommy Lee, thanks, guys. You guys are great.
And thank you, Tommy, for coming on here. Much appreciated, brother.
Chris Foster, Canadian Health Association did not even recognize the dengue fever inoculation.
There you go.
Tommy Lee, 1 more hour.
Oh, no more hours. 3 hours, and we're sort of maxed out. Brooke and I couldn't hold it. We had to go to the toilet. So thank you for that. We are wrapping this live stream up as we speak. And Scott Richmond says the $10 super thanks and says thanks for all the great info. And thank you all so much for joining me and Mr. Schneider. We are done. That's out of the questions. We're done. Don't type any more questions. We're not going to answer them. We are done. 3 hours is the maximum live stream that we have done on this show. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you so much for the 5,000 subscribers. Thank you for those that have shared our channel on your internet, on your Facebook, on your WhatsApp, on your whatever you're sharing it on your Instagram. It's really boosted our channel, and we're now above 5,000 subscribers in only 5 weeks. We went from 2,000 to 5,000, and we owe it all to you. We will never forget what you all have done. So thank you all so much for that. And we're looking forward to each and every one of you coming here in person and meeting us. And we wish you all the best. Have a great week ahead. And until next time, stay tuned.